This is Shiny Sean.
This is Vincent Price.
This is Ill Will.
And you are listening to PPRN.
From where?
Body Count.
Here's to Peter. Here's to Peter. Here's to Peter. He's a horse's ass. He is the meanest. Sucks on a horse's penis. Here's to Peter, he's a horse.
You may take a break, not us. We never take a break. We're always on. PPRNradio.net. Music 24/7.
Wasting all my time. 'Cause when you're standing
We've done 2 shows together. Kenny booked us down at the washer.
It's not the penis in your hair. As an Aphrodite. Breaking shit already?
You meet before? I don't know. You look familiar, but it may be just from the scene. Or appropriate introduction.
Boo, this is a song for your men. As long as it was deep, yeah.
I met you at
You fuck so fancy that it smells.
of Rock, right? The acoustic?
All right.
Oh, then where did I meet you?
They don't realize we're on the air, boo.
That's when you met.
No, they don't.
No. Can you hear him in the background?
Of course I do.
Yeah, of course.
We've started the fucking show, you guys.
Boo's getting a little hard with the fuck words.
Well, yeah, but usually you have our mics shut off during the music at the beginning of the show.
So don't tell nobody what fucking Peter did today. Shut the fuck up. Hey, whose mic is short in there? All right.
Okay, I thought it was mine, but it's not me.
I know. It's never you.
It's usually you, Peter.
Not mine. I ain't touching shit.
I don't know. I was playing with the cord for a minute.
Oh, you were?
That's
That's probably why.
It's me.
Fucking beginners.
I'm just so nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I'm not nervous. I'm just
It's like Boo for the first time with a penis. He's not nervous.
No, I wasn't nervous at all.
You weren't? You were a champ.
Right at home. Hell no. I was right at home. I swallowed the balls.
Did you become one with it?
I made it disappear. Into all my orifices.
Wow. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Oh, did you plug your guitar in?
I hope it's not my guitar. Not the input. Nah, it wasn't moving that time for me.
Huh.
I don't know.
The mystery sound is going to drive us all mad by the end of the show. We're going to be like,
Where is that?
what is it?
It's an electrical storm. Today's a laid-back night.
So who do we have in the studio tonight, Pete?
Ask Bob. He's back.
Okay. So we have Mike Griffin sitting by himself on the, what is it? That would be your left-hand side? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, you can see him. I can see you.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Very nice to meet you.
we call him Boo.
Leo, you're
He's
fucking
down
like
in
100 feet
Oklahoma
tall.
City.
There you go. Lift the arm up, man. No. Use the arm. That's why we have static.
Somebody beats up the microphone.
What's up, buddy? How you been?
And then over by on the other side, up close to Peter, is Leo Big Futurelli.
Hi, Leo. Nice
Did
to
I
meet
get that
you.
right? Okay, and then you know Mike and you know Steph, right?
Talk again, Mike.
I do.
Leo, talk again.
This was much more for our audience than anyone else, so that they know who is here.
Talk again,
We're
Leo.
supposed to do introductions?
Check. Hey,
There you go.
there we are.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
I thought that's what Bob's song is for, man. You know?
Boo,
That's
I
right.
was, I was there
That's
with you,
true.
though.
You're
Boo,
right about that.
all these years you've been with me, you've never learned to. You know how I am with names. You never learned to not ask me.
Okay.
It wasn't me.
Who it is? And he keeps moving. I think it's his side. Is there a cord underneath your foot, Mike?
I'm like nervous to move.
I mean, my guitar's plugged in down there, but I'm not. My foot's on nothing.
Okay,
so.
okay. Well, stop moving.
You want me to touch? you want me to hit the cable? You want me to test this theory out?
No.
All right.
It could be the building. I don't know. I think there's a short in the electrical here.
No.
It could be the.
Don't say the board.
No, it could be the ghosts of the slaves that were brought over here.
Oh yeah, Amistad.
Amistad, yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah, because the former tenant in this office was Amistad. Right?
They're mad about the knee thing.
Right.
Yeah, well, they're happy about it. I mean.
Right.
We have to go Facebook silent, boo. That's how we stay sane. I went Facebook silent today, and I ended up staying sane.
Really?
Yeah. I just tried not to be on the fucking feed as much, and I lived.
Well, I've decided that I'm going to be off the Facebook feed for, I'm thinking like a year or so. I really need to do it for my sanity because everything is too out of control, insane on the Facebook feed. So.
Did you just age yourself? You said the Facebook?
No.
You did. I'm the Facebook.
I said the
On that there interweb.
You said the Facebook. Oh. It's okay. We're all there.
What's wrong?
Fucking old, man. That's what's wrong.
Well, it's all relative, boo. It's all relative.
Happy to say that the signs for the Haven have gone up to, yesterday. If you don't know what the Haven is, it's going to be the state of the art mall.
Really?
Yes.
Where?
West
Oh,
Haven.
in West Haven? Okay.
Where like Bilko used to be.
It's creating 1,200 jobs.
Well, they think.
No, it is.
That's if they can rent all the stores.
I think they already do because it's going to be an outlet store. I think they already have all the stores.
Yeah, it's going to be like a big outlet with like a parking garage.
Yeah,
or
yeah. It's
something.
going to be huge, man.
Okay.
There's still a couple of people that
I
are
still will
holding
never
out
go
with
there.
There's still a couple people like
The
holding
Middle
out
Eastern
with
guy's
their,
stubborn. They're like, we'll give you 800, and he's like, no. And the place is a dump. And the place is a dump, and they're like, we'll give you 800,000, and they said no.
Yeah.
So now when they come in and say, well, we're just going to take it.
Yeah.
Bob, you hate me, man. You set me up for the worst spot ever.
Thanks for the shirt.
Scooch on over.
No pants?
I'm gonna piss anybody else off with the door.
Yeah, there'll be one more
Eddie,
person
yeah.
coming. Yeah, Eddie.
Are those yoga?
And then every time we go to the bathroom.
Excellent.
Just
make
sure
I just want to
elbow
make
the
sure
side
the
of the head
guitar
while
is
you do
out
it.
of the way of the arc.
Oh yeah, it's there.
No gas.
Okay.
Those aren't yoga?
I've fallen down the stairs and like held the guitar up.
They're
man.
work
Wood doesn't heal.
pants.
That's right. That's right.
They kind of look like yoga.
Speaking of work, I might have a lot this weekend. Love you.
Why? What's going on?
Love you. The
What's
last
going
event.
on?
The last event is at 5. I might be working a big beer festival.
A beer festival?
I thought we
Yeah.
weren't talking about
We're not talking about where I'm working.
Okay.
Just I'm working.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know where I'm working yet. I gotta wait. I know Hooters. They do Hooters on Thursdays.
Like Murder on the Orient Express. We're just going to get little details. And
PPRN is expanding. We're doing a lot of events. Babe, we used to be
PPRN is
the
doing big things.
yeah. We used to be the
Making
Amistad.
moves.
We used to be the Amistad.
Look at that.
Cool.
We have a little history in there.
You should get shirts with that on it. We used to be the Amistad.
We used to be Amistad.
PPRN, former home of the Amistad.
It's a good selling.
Peepee Stad. What'd you get? What'd you bring us? Where'd you get all those? Where did you get all those donuts and bread?
I went to the...
You bought it?
Yeah.
For what?
Because there was 3 loaves of bread for $3. We're to go back on Friday and get rolls for the party.
We don't need that much bread in the house. We got
No,
bread
we're
from
gonna
the
put
last party.
No, the bread's almost gone. But we put bread in the freezer.
I was gonna say, you just freeze that.
Yeah.
bread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She went to Entenmann's. She's such a frugal. Brought me home 4 shirts.
I got you 4 shirts.
Did you really buy? I love you,
It was $2.
but did you really buy me a shirt that says these colors don't run?
Yeah. It was $2, and you know you're so all about everybody standing for the anthem. So.
If it said these colors don't run and there was a bunch of black people running, that would have been funnier.
It was $2. Can I?
Now I look all patriotic and stuff.
$2.
I'm waiting for the meme of him wearing.
You know,
that shirt, so
actually,
he's like, he
if
doesn't
it's got
run
the
either.
flag on it, it's
It does.
It's illegal.
Yep.
Yeah, you can't wear.
Fuck out of here.
No.
Have me
Seriously.
arrested. Have me arrested.
Well, it's not.
It's a cliche of the flag. It's not a full flag.
Citizens arrest.
Or
Like the letters
Citizens
have
arrest.
the.
Well,
what?
yeah, but there's no fine. There's no jail time. It's just
Red, white, and
Yeah.
blue, baby.
that's not the flag though.
That's my flag.
Okay.
or I can use it to lay on the ground so that when I take a knee, I'll have something to protect my knee.
Whoa.
Safety first.
Did you see?
And that wasn't the crack of a whip for you.
Did anybody see the Facebook?
Hey! No whip jokes in the former home of the Amistad.
Too soon.
Haunted, man.
Way too soon.
I'm praying to you. I can't die. I don't deserve to die for that. I can't die out here in the woods.
At least I didn't get you one of each that they had for $2.
I don't care what you,
mean
paid
you got
for.
them for the same?
What were there 50 of them?
I'm not
No, but they had like all these USA shirts.
I'm not a patriotic guy though. I don't wear
I know.
that
I just
stuff.
thought I clean the house with it. I don't give a shit what you do. It was
That's
$2.
weird.
No, I'm cleaning the house with my American flag shirt because America.
I only bought you
yeah.
one.
I know.
It
I
was
feel like a
$2.
redneck now. These colors don't run.
Neither do I.
Did the sleeves come ripped off already, or no?
Move
You
your mic
did that yourself?
You got to stay.
Yeah, move your mic
Mike,
closer.
you need to be a little closer.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go.
Don't be afraid of it.
Beautiful.
I don't know.
There was-
to me, I'm go ahead.
There's like a 2-minute porno out there that shows a guy getting blown. He opens up a PBR and he drinks it, and then he shoots out off a gun, and then he says America. And then
Did this come out Friday
Is it a
night?
gay porn?
America.
No, it's a straight.
Oh,
porn.
okay. I was
It's
gonna say,
two
'cause that's-
white people.
Was it posted from Arkansas?
It's two white people, and the camera is shot wherein you know that they're outside of a pickup truck. And
That's what I was gonna
he's
say.
blowing Him,
Sounds
he
like
drinks
Florida.
a PBR and then shoots off a gun.
I saw the
It's
shirts
America.
on the counter, and then I looked outside to see if my car got traded in for a pickup.
It's
was
not.
like, oh.
It's not that bad. It doesn't look like a redneck shirt. Jesus.
You try to do something nice, and look
It
what
was
happened.
$2.
It looks like
And
a
where,
redneck shirt.
where did you
It
get this
doesn't.
shirt at?
Kohl's.
Oh, Cole.
I thought you
Yeah.
got it from.
We finally got a balance on
I might have to go to Kohl's. and
Yeah.
get a shirt.
She
like,
went
wow.
to Kohl's and then at the
They're really liquidating some weird merchandise.
it. We finally got a balance on our credit card, so we had to use it.
How much do you think PBR paid for that porno to be made?
It was so amateur, my friend. It was so amateur, and it was done as really as a joke. You could tell. Actually, the shot was you could see her head bobbing, but you couldn't see her actually sucking him off. Although the setup to it,
So Skinemax
she actually
rules.
was.
So it was a softcore porn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and it was all of 2 minutes long, and that's being generous. The point was to
That's a
drink
long
PBR.
parody.
Let me ask you a
Same
question.
time.
All right, so
The actors could have been paid in PBR for all we know.
Yeah.
for someone to watch a whole porno, they're either lonely, bored, or they don't have cable.
Well, not if it's 2
You
minutes
don't
long.
Well, okay, it's a 2-minute video. Okay, I still have the same video from '84.
And he's
I
only
haven't gotten
seen
through
the
the other
first 5
video.
minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
You only see the first 5?
Porn should be short clips, not anything. It shouldn't be long,
He
drawn
likes his
out.
porn like the Red Zone. You
I
know?
disagree.
You like a little bit of storyline and lighting?
I do. I used
Some character
to, what
building.
I used to do exactly right.
How many pizza
when-
guys can you see come through the door, Bill?
It's about how much that pizza guy cares about what he's doing, you know?
Need the
back in the
backstory.
day when they sold them in VHS and DVD form, I used to rent them, get off really quickly, and then go back and skip all the sex scenes and watch just the dialogues.
Oh, man.
Said nobody ever.
Until you got to recharge.
And then exactly, then I got recharged and I chose my favorite sex scene.
Does gay porn have better dialogue? Better scripts.
Yeah,
You know,
they're
it
cleaner.
really depends upon the production company, and I think that goes for all porn.
I think the thing about gay porn is you can enjoy it because the house in the background is always clean. So there's no like paint cans and stuff like a white girl or
the
a white
hotel room.
Yeah, the hotel room. Yeah.
It's really well decorated.
It's always like big fish in the background or nice chandeliers or
Okay.
1,000-count thread sheets and not fucking mattresses on the floor that you got from your fort. And
It, like I said, that depends upon the production company. There are,
You mean they do lowbrow gay porn too? Yeah.
well, let's just say that I've seen a gay porn where they shoot meth and then have sex with each other. So,
Fun. Is that the amateur video, or does that have a high
Live on
production value?
VHS.
I don't even remember the production company, but it's.
Is this before
it
Breaking
runs-
Bad?
What?
Is this before or after Breaking Bad?
I think
It's a good
during
point.
was probably, although there is a gay parody of Breaking Bad.
Of course there is.
No, well, there's.
what is
there's
it called?
parodies there.
Breaking one off?
Breaking Tad.
I don't remember.
Breaking Tad, yeah.
Something like that, yeah. I love porn. My new favorite thing, by the way, and it's straight porn. My new favorite thing, and I just discovered it yesterday, is guys coming inside girls.
That's new?
To him.
Yeah.
It's your new favorite.
It's my new favorite, yes.
Okay.
Are you getting into the stepdad, stepmom thing yet?
Yes. I
know.
love that stepdad and daughter. Oh,
Yeah.
so fucking hot.
It's a lot, right?
It is.
Can we blame Game of Thrones for that trend? Or
It depends on the season, though, man. Because everybody was pissed off season one, but I mean, you know.
some people got excited, and then porn
People are
industry
still
said, we
pissed
can
off
make
7
some money
later.
on this.
I don't know if anybody watches that.
There
fucking
is
gotta be
a
light incest.
gay porn parody of Game of Thrones called Gay of Thrones.
I would have gone with Game of Bones, but you know.
Well,
That one is
would
good,
be
though.
better.
Opportunity.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Game of Bones.
Pretty over the plate, Game of Thrones.
Nice. Is there dragons in there?
The stepdad and daughter thing is wonderful.
Isn't it almost creepy though?
Almost.
It's like I got pictures, so don't tell your mother. But what are you gonna do for me?
It depends on how you feel about Woody Allen films.
Right.
Yeah. That's what I was
And
thinking.
it would be creepy if the women looked like they were 16, but they.
Well, what channel are you on then?
Gay over 18. What?
It's like watching The Breakfast Club. It's like,
But
Right.
everybody's
Just
naked
know
and their
that
cocks at
45
each other's
thing,
mouths.
Even though that was the movie of my youth, I mean, everyone looked like they were in their 20s, which they probably were. So
what you're saying is when you click on the teen channel, they're not really teens?
Well, 18
That's
and
what I'm
19 are
saying.
still teens. Yeah.
Damn.
And yes, I do watch straight porn. Surprise, surprise. I love straight porn. It's fantastic.
Have you seen Shaving Ryan's Private yet?
I have.
Oh, you have. That's a movie?
Mm-hmm.
It's an actual movie?
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
They don't
All
go
this
too far
time you've
outside
been-
of the box. with,
All
the
this
parody
time you've been
names.
referring to it, and you didn't even know.
I thought it was made up. Wow. Look at that. Thank you. What is it a movie of? Like shavings?
There is. I want to. It's been years upon years since I've seen it, but I want to say that there's at least one shaving scene, and the women have jungles. Weed whacker.
Weed whacker time, huh? Get the clippers out.
Were you listening last night, Boo?
A little bit. The
What do you
second hour mostly.
What do you think of that thumbs up etiquette?
I don't know. I shorthand stuff online sometimes myself, so
Steph, do the calendar. Bing. It's almost like fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. I hate when people give me the thumbs up when it should have been like a genuine like my
Don't
dad,
you hate that? Bob does it all the time.
My dad did it to me, and it was like, I was like, hey, like coming home this day, whatever, like, you know, going to the concert, I'll be home by this time. And it was just like, bing. It was very much like, sounds great. All right, I'll see you when you fucking get here. Like, okay.
I love when they stretch it out and hold it down.
Oh,
make it big. Yeah.
But would you rather him just say that to you, Steph? I mean, that seems. I would
No,
prefer-
What does it
but
seem
he
like? The
wouldn't
guy
say
who
that.
needs a $20 gift?
No, what's the whole thing? Like my dad wouldn't even say that. He would just be like, okay, sounds good, or even just okay. It sounds more kind.
That's a form of I don't give a shit.
The okay is fine.
No, it's not.
It's an affirmative.
It's the
I
K.
get it.
No.
I think there's
When people-
there's an inflection one way or another. You can kind of be like, cool, man, or you can actually kind of,
Cool man is like I just took a shit and wiped to the left. Okay, cool.
Yeah, but like,
Story, bro.
I definitely can show
I'm on the
varying levels of
computer
enthusiasm
working
with a
on
thumbs
something
up.
else.
I
and
know
get
your
a message.
your fingers hurt after a while from typing. I get it. Your age, so you got to do the thumbs up.
Yeah, it takes a long time to type in.
I can find one of those if I want to say that.
It's crooked. We got to find a crooked finger emoji for Bob.
But I don't get what the difference is. Is it okay or a thumbs up? What's the difference?
Because I think the thumbs up is a little bit more like snarky, like a little bit.
Yeah,
more
I've seen
like,
it. I've read it.
Yep, sounds good.
Didn't put any thought into it.
What about K?
Got
Just
it.
K.
No, that's the
Yeah,
thing. I can't.
see?
K is the equivalent of the thumbs up.
I love.
Like,
And
K.
why are we abbreviating K? There's only one more letter before it.
Because
The worst.
No, actually, there's 4 letters.
The worst.
Okay.
O-K-A-Y.
No, we don't do the AY. We haven't used AY since the 50s.
If you really care.
sometimes I put the H in there just to really.
Do you really?
Emphasis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a
O-H-K-A-Y, yeah.
Oh, you're coming for me.
Yeah,
today.
he is, right?
No,
Look at him.
no, I'm really not coming for you.
Well, you
what
just
if
like-
what if you sent me a text and said, "Hey, Steven, I'll be there in 15 minutes." What kind of response do you need from me?
Okay, cool. I'll be waiting.
Okay.
Just an affirmative. I like, in that sense,
Okay.
I like the thumbs up or the
Okay.
K. It's just I got it. It's an
Because
affirmative.
K is very dismissive.
Yes.
It's like K.
I heard
got
ya.
it. Got it.
Hello.
If you throw some dots
asked
after
you.
that thing, yeah,
it's like
for sure.
I asked you to come over at 5. Obviously, you'll fucking be here then. Like, got it. You know? When okay is like, oh, okay.
Everybody hates their friends a lot here, man.
What if-
There's so much resentment? Just screw this person for coming and seeing me.
What if we only had? What if we had a $20 bill for your birthday and went to the dollar store and only came back with 8? Isn't that a form of the same way of saying K? Mister, I need 20 gifts.
That was kind of trying to show off your math skills over there.
He told Eddie he need 20 gifts from the dollar store, bitch.
Because I'm like, if you can't spend $20, then something's wrong. You can go to the Dollar Tree and spend $20 and get 20 gifts.
Yeah, but when
There's sales tax.
when you're a
Gift of rat
couple,
poisoning.
when you're a couple and share the same account, it's like, all right, you get 100, I get 100. So why don't we just keep the 100 in there and say okay?
Because
Well, I
it's the
don't
thought
believe
that
in
counts.
accounts, so.
Well, we have to. We have a house now.
Gotta get that credit, yeah.
I'm a recovering drug addict. We gotta know where all the money is all the time.
Silence.
And
It's one hell of a song in the
That's how
background
you
there.
end the conversation.
No, it's easier to have a fucking joint account. I think it is. Oh, babe, you owe me $736 this week. You know what I mean? What are the bills
I
this
don't.
week? And then you know if you don't, you don't know if you have a trustworthy partner, because he could be saying you owe me $736 and he only really owes him $536. So now you just made $200 off your partner. Because like Ricky, she doesn't look at the bills anymore.
I don't know.
I could say something's due.
Maybe I was dumb, but when I was married, we had one account.
That's what I'm saying. We have one account.
One account.
I mean, but Ricky doesn't even pay attention anymore. I could
most
say
of the time she wasn't working; she was just spending.
That's being the man. But like Ricky doesn't pay attention anymore. I could say something's due and it's really not, and then go out.
Well, that
defeats the whole purpose of being together.
Like I go out without Ricky.
Once or twice a month, you sit down together and you go over all the bills together.
No,
and you write out checks
You get those
together.
visors with the green.
Ricky
green
did it for years.
visor.
Such a bonding
Sit down with
Ricky-
your adding machine. You run up a tape and crank the adding machine.
Well, Ricky did it for years. She likes not having to do it.
Yeah, I enjoy not having to do that. I'll just put my money in there.
Okay, I don't believe in joint bank accounts. I don't believe in my partner knowing my social security number. I like to keep all of that separate. That way, if anything goes wrong, then I mean, all we have to do is split up our shared assets.
That's called PPRN every 6 months when you got to change the admin.
But what if you were to get married?
Well, and the same thing holds true, Ricky. I would want someone that I could sit down with once a month or once or twice a month and say, okay, what are the bills and what can we each cover?
But it's actually really important for your husband or wife to have your Social Security number.
Why?
Because if something were to happen to you, they need your Social Security number in order to claim anything.
Yeah, like the house that Ricky owns.
No, but I mean,
just get that Social Security tattooed on her arm.
life insurance, Social Security. Like you need your partner's Social Security number.
Yeah, what happens when you die? Does your job actually call your other?
Yes.
When
my father died,
one thing.
when my father died, someone from the personnel office at Perkin-Elmer contacted my mother, came over to the house, sat down with her, went over all the insurance and all of his payroll information, and they spent a good 3 hours with her getting things, and they also helped her with, they took care of paying for the funeral. And they
they did?
But I mean, that was...
We have that too. We got
That's Perkin-Elmer, though.
Yeah, that was Perkin-Elmer at the time. This was back
It's a big company.
40-something years ago.
My company covers costs too.
It was
especially for a child.
I was 22, so it would have been in like 69 when my father died.
Yeah, I think they give us like $3,000 for a funeral or something. I know it's not a lot, but it's something. You're getting cremated, bitch.
Oh, I want to be cremated.
That shit's not cheap.
It's just
we're gonna keep the titties.
It's not economically sound to put dead bodies in the ground.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, especially with all the space that the casket takes.
We're gonna keep the titties.
Burn it up.
Burn my ass and throw me wherever. I don't even give
We're
a
gonna
shit.
play cornhole with her titties.
No, what you need to do is like frame them. That way you can walk up to them anytime you want to motorboat them. Slap them around.
Do I keep
on a nipple?
Do I keep the nipple inside like it always is now? Or do I have them pop it out the taxidermy?
Only if you have a plaque
Well,
that says in loving
that
memory
would be
of.
your choice. We don't really care.
I can use them as like shirt hangers.
Yeah.
She does have big ones.
That's a hard thing to explain to a date. What are they doing to tits on your wall? Oh, funny story.
If you can't appreciate my third wife,
That's not a red flag in a first
That's bad enough when they have the dead spouse's picture on the bedside table, but the tits, man. That's a whole other.
a little much.
To keep that. In
where
the
do you want me,
bathroom?
honey? It's my first time at your house. Where would you like me to hang my dress? Over there in the nipple.
Use the left one.
The left, yeah, the left
We have
one
fun with
points
the
up
left
a little
one.
bit.
Yeah.
It gets hard when I bring company over. I don't know why.
Don't hang it in the right one. That one tends to go in.
Think you could make it a thermostat? Like, figure out how to.
I never thought of that.
You push it in to make it warmer.
Economical
so
now, you know. It's
You can make it a smart, like a smart thermostat. Just put the
figure this
cuts
out.
inside
We'll
of
talk
it. Yeah. All right, you ready, Bob?
Anytime. So I named this one Griffin's Future. My Griffin brings song and voice. Listening to him lets me rejoice. His folk rock sound can fill the room. It will chase away any gloom. PPR and we're having fun. We'll put your troubles on the run. Leo, big future LA. His story is like a Star Trek telly. Listen closely and you will hear a story from our future seer. PPR and we're having fun. We'll put your troubles on the run. Ha ha! Peter is always on as host. His round tables are like a roast. Ricky will sit at his right hand, talking about the things they've planned. PPR and we're having fun. We'll put your troubles on the run. Ha ha ha! Steph is here and she's bringing songs. That's how we know that she belongs. Mike is back and the family's together. We are bound by a strong tether. PPR and we're having fun. We'll put your troubles on the run. Ho, ho.
What's wrong?
Eddie will be here, he's working hard. Yeah. His comments often sound like the bars.
Treat me like a doormat.
Who is here with more cock topics, talking about movie profits. PPR and we're having fun. We'll put your troubles on the run. Ho, ho. Oh yeah.
Son of a motherfucking bitch.
I'm Uncle Bob back from vacation. I missed my time on the station. That's our show this Wednesday night. We're trying hard to get it right. PPR and we're having fun. We'll put your troubles on the run. Oh yeah.
I don't want to do anything hurtful.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, my bad.
Between my buns.
Between your butt cheeks, we'll have some fun.
Okay. Is this
Yeah, it's off. This thing off?
uh,
It's hot in here.
yeah, it's getting warm.
It's gonna be 60 Saturday.
Nice.
That's the way it should be this time of year.
Leo, how the fuck you been, buddy?
Hey, I was about to say not bad, but no, hanging in there.
Yeah, you getting involved with this political stuff?
Fair
No,
bit.
you're staying out of it.
Nah,
Good for
really,
you.
We're done. I
You don't care about the knee or not?
I got enough shit I got to worry about without.
Oh, good for you.
I get it. I've been kind of hearing shit, side chatter, but not really getting involved.
Good for you. Mike, first time here.
What's going on?
How are you?
I'm doing.
Where are you from?
I live in New Haven.
You do?
Yeah.
Solo artist?
Yeah. I've been getting a couple of things together with a few different people, but not.
Had a show with Stephanie a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, Cafe and Iron Man, always a good time.
Yeah.
There.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she remembered you. She told me outside.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
She's awesome, man.
He gave me the thumbs up. He's like,
That's
cool.
in real,
Cool.
real life thumbs
No, it was
up.
good.
You know what I mean?
It was all right.
It's not
good.
That's the fuck you. Why are you talking about me to Peter?
Exactly. What else do you say about me, huh?
Yeah.
Lots of shit to talk.
I asked her if she knew you. It wasn't her. It was me.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Way to cover for your friend.
Accepting blame. Fantastic.
Yeah. Because I care.
Okay. I was wondering about that, Peter.
What's with the face today? What's going on with you? Who's under your desk?
Who? What?
Boo. Oh, bro! You see him the whole time. Are you counting the time down or what? What's going on?
Oh, he started counting the time a week ago.
I'm enjoying myself this evening, and I have a smile on my face.
And you're enjoying yourself from the table down?
Does that mean there's no pants on?
Exactly.
Do you have the stepdad porn on in the side browser?
Is there a snail trail on your plastic chair right now?
No, I'm not sliding anywhere.
So Friday, you heard we did the nasty, right?
Yeah.
Well.
Oh. Okay.
You and Bob did the nasty?
Yeah, me and Bob.
Yeah, Bob really
And
needed it.
It's not a dig at Ricky, but we did the nasty, and she started to play in certain areas, and told me that it was really, really wet. Is that weird?
Talking about your butt?
Yeah.
Well, I thought you were always kind of leaking, you know.
Are you a lower back sweat kind of guy?
No.
Then your asshole's wet.
Yeah.
That's the answer to
Why?
the question. I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you.
Oh, it's the doctor thing?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I don't know.
But was it a
Maybe?
doctor thing?
Again,
No,
not the
Michael-
person to be asking.
Michael is right. You leak all the time. So
I leak in general, or everybody leaks?
Could be
diet
problems.
We've heard this
Yes.
before.
I was going to say,
Well, at
I've
least
definitely been
you
around
used to
this
talk
conversation.
about it that way, yeah.
You could tell that it was getting awkward because it was like in the beginning it was aggressive. You felt the finger like the tension back off a little, and then it was almost like she was walking backwards. And then you felt the hands go on the bed and do the wipe on the sheets.
That's how you know she loves you.
Yeah.
Like that's a caring way.
She didn't tell me till the next
worried
day.
about that ego.
She didn't give you a dirty Sanchez, you know?
I did feel the pressure. It was like she slowly walked away, like, oh, okay. Uh-huh.
The pressure could be
the only
the
thing
issue.
that would be good for, I would assume, would be lube. But
It's
like
dookie, though, ain't it?
Poop lube.
Poop lube. You should come up with that. Poop lube.
That's the only thing that would be good for. But I mean, I'd put 2 or 3 condoms on.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Well, I think she'd need finger cots.
They have that. They're called gloves.
Yeah.
Yes.
They do have
They're
that.
called gloves.
Don't people use that?
Oh no, they have finger cots too.
Yeah,
Don't people use those to sew? Like a thimble?
No.
No, those
These
are rubbery and
they're
rough.
not
You don't want that in your
elastic.
hand.
They
What
look
shit
like
are you
mini
into,
rubber.
man?
They look like a mini rubber.
Thimbles.
I like 5 thimbles on my ass and then have someone pull them out with a magnet.
Why'd you
The
buy
last
the
one-
aluminum thimble?
The last one
Magnet
hurts.
doesn't work.
The last
Bought
one
the
hurts.
wrong kind.
What do you mean you only got 4?
Back to the craft store. Let's go.
It's like the
ER visit this month.
it's like the broken hot
Get the
dog in the
tweezers.
vagina.
That's like at the end of a surgery, they have the bucket that they throw in everything in, and they have to do an audit of it to make sure they have everything. And it's like, yeah, there's times where they find that they're missing things, and they got to go back in.
Before they
Take
close
inventory.
it up.
Yeah.
You got to make sure that's the only way they make sure they didn't leave something in you. You know.
Like the woman who had like 60 contacts taken out of her eye. Or
Oh, I
something
No, I mean
like
just
that.
Oh,
the
that's
Surgery.
crazy.
the inventory of all the tools they used, all the any of the
No, I know.
clamps, any of
Just-
the needles. Yeah.
Oh, you mean
Just gotta
they don't
inventory
leave a
your
phone
life,
in your
I
belly?
guess. Right.
Yeah, no, because they
Five
get left
thimbles.
behind. It's easy to lose stuff in a wound.
I had a 1/4-inch tip of a drill left in a root canal one time.
Where?
And where?
In a root canal that was like capped and left over. And,
Oh,
it
Boo was
sat
like,
there
all right,
for,
talk to me.
4 years, man.
That's well.
That's
you know,
tough.
did it cause any abscess stuff?
Oh
or-
yeah. Oh yeah.
Fun.
And I got to deal with that in Florida. And you know, if you know anything about Florida's medical systems,
And teeth.
it was
You
just
don't.
wonderful.
Well, first of all, you fucked up
normally
making
they
teeth
don't
fixed
have
in Florida.
teeth. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
they just yeah.
They only make dentures down there.
They have half of them. You
No,
know?
they only have buckets down there to throw them in.
Did you beep going through metal detectors?
No. Yeah, it
was
would have
too
been great.
I have a question. Let's go back to the 60 contacts left in the eye. I've never heard this story.
That's worth a
I've
Google.
heard that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They did a cataract surgery
Went
on
in
somebody.
for, I think,
Shall
eye
we
surgery
snoop
or
that one?
something, and first they found like a big wad of them, and then they found more. They were like all stuck together, and
So she just continually
Yes.
stacked.
She
just losing them.
Disposable
She was losing
was,
them.
you
She
know,
went to
dissolvable,
sleep with them.
disposable.
Yeah, they're
she would
supposed to
just wear them
yeah.
constantly, and then wouldn't take them out, and then they would just be
After
gone, and she'd put a
30, she
fresh one
didn't
in.
know?
No, she thought they were falling out
After
at night.
5?
She thought they were falling out.
After what?
I didn't say she was
Dude,
smart.
I get an eyelash and I freak out and almost wreck on the highway. Like,
Aren't you like this far out at 60 contact?
Exactly.
No. She would put them on and then she would go to sleep because she would sleep in them. And sometimes they'd roll back in the eye, and they can when you have the lighter ones.
So terrifying.
And she just thought they fell out and were like on the floor somewhere, so she just put a new one on, and it turned out they just kept rolling back. And when she would go to sleep, and they'd end up all stuck back there.
Yeah, but it's
Well, if you're into like cringeworthy, like gnarly medical pictures, it's a good one.
It's a slow process. It slowly probably did build a gap in there. You know, I'm not saying it was a good thing or that she was smart.
Did anybody snoop that story?
I can.
I don't think they smoked it. No.
The contact? No.
No, I feel like there was. I don't know. I thought there was like a publication, like somebody published something in a journal, medical journal.
I thought I saw something reputable.
Is that true? Is that true? The story with the hot dog broken inside the pussy, or is that one of those myths?
That was like that one with the lobster. You ever hear that one?
Huh?
Somebody like a woman
I never heard that
like
one.
boils a lobster but puts the business end of it, the flailing end.
Never heard of
inside
that.
And then the
Where the hell are you hanging out?
I learned this like day camp when I was like 8. And
was it a pedophile camp?
Yeah, the camp was shut down when he was 10. The lawsuit is about to be
the eggs went shot up into her, and then one day just a shitload of she's like in the supermarket and just
your digestive system doesn't allow that stuff, man.
Well,
I have a hard time believing that.
I don't
like
know.
your body
Like
breaks
I said,
that shit
you know,
down.
I
It's
heard it,
just
but then again,
to that point though, to Peter's point, who was like, is it the hot dog thing like that, just some urban legend bullshit, or is it legitimate? Who knows?
I don't know.
Well, but it's
People
just
are
like
terrible.
the
I know
guy-
that.
It's just like the guy who got his dick stuck in a 5-pound weight thing this past week. I thought that was fake news. but
Absolutely
apparently-
believe that. I believe.
Yeah, because gym dudes are weird
will
about their body.
Stick their dick in anything that they think that they.
Hello, let's go to Bridgeport Glory Hole.
There it is.
but that doesn't make sense, and here's the reason why. You're saying that you got your dick hard enough to stick it through there. If so, unless it absolutely cut off the blood flow, wouldn't you lose your hard-on and be able to pull it out?
Not if it gets
swollen. No. Remember, the blood is stuck in the penis, so it's
Well,
it's
that's what I'm
not
saying,
flowing.
unless-
It enters and stops. So there's a gate keeping it closed. And so if you pinch it,
and it might not have been fully erect when he put it in there, and then when it got fully erect, he couldn't get it out.
I missed the beginning of the story because I was looking up the contact.
They had to cut it off him.
It sounds like a guy.
Have we
that
verified the
weight off him?
context?
Yeah.
It sounds like a guy was
Snoop
trying to
says
do
it was
some like
17.
endurance training. You know, he's trying to see if he can hold up the weight. And then
wait, so he
things get
put his
stuck.
dick in a weight.
Dick through a hole.
17 weights
of a 5-pound. It's not a barbell, but it's a 5-pound.
The weight you put on it
That went on the barbell.
Yeah, right.
Wait, did he put that thing you squeeze at the end too?
No.
To hold the weight in?
and it got stuck. So basically,
they had to call the EMTs.
The only way that would work is if the weight acted like a cock ring.
Yeah, but
that doesn't sound like what happened. But
Or he's
I
like
think,
trying to
I think
strength
you could
training.
have. I think you could have done the needle and drained the sucker.
But you're
before you had to
fucking
cut the thing
metal.
off.
Why are you fucking metal?
Because guys are stupid.
Because
Well,
it's
that's
a
it.
hole.
I probably wanted
sexual
to see
thing.
how much he could lift.
Yeah, could be.
That's what I'm thinking. He was
He
trying to
was
weightlift
probably
him, bruh.
trying to
If
Snapchat
not, then what's
someone
his
and be
end
like,
there?
yeah, I can do. And then he was like,
Jiggling
oh,
is
shit.
not enough, man.
And he's not allowed at Planet Fitness because that shit's not allowed.
Shit,
So yeah.
it's friend zone.
No,
over
yes,
there.
sir.
Wipe down all the surface.
Is that why you can't go back to Planet Fitness?
Have you talked to some of these weightlifters?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're not that big.
Up, I put
No,
them
no, no.
down.
They're also not that bright.
No, they're
Oh, that's a stereotype. You can't.
Yeah, you're racist,
That's-
Bob.
Eddie's he's
That's
kind of
great.
smart.
No.
Eddie's kind of smart.
People are smart that have.
Don't you
good
talk about
bodies
Booze Eddie.
also.
I didn't
And
say
isn't
all
the
of them.
hole
I said
for-
some of them.
Okay, isn't the hole for the weight
To go on the bar.
onto the bar.
No, no.
No,
It's
not
only
that
about an
big.
inch and a
It's
half.
definitely not for a human penis. I know that.
It's
What penis would be right for that hole then? If
Okay, not
it's
for any
not
penis,
for a
then.
human penis.
Well, a dog or
yeah. A horse.
No, more like
This is
a whale.
This is a rabbit hole conversation.
whale sticks are huge, man. That thing's like.
Where are we going tonight here?
I don't
Getting
know.
dark.
Absolutely nowhere.
You know, I.
Boo is fucking frustrated. That's the problem. He's trying to live through the weight now.
I'm
Live
trying
through
to
the weight, yeah.
make- I'm really trying to figure out how it worked.
Call him. Let's call him.
Call. Get his
Give him a
number.
call.
Are you the man who stuck
Probably
his dick in
on
a weight?
some dating site.
I'd like to know how it worked.
Leo, what are you working on, buddy?
To call
What am I working
40
on right
numbers
now?
Yeah,
before you
anything?
get to him. That's the worst
Huh?
part.
Musically?
Anything.
No, well,
Aren't you doing a bunch of stuff?
Yeah, I'm still running my vending machine thing, and I'm tending bar now.
Where?
Toe Talk Tavern in Bridgeport, Black Rock.
Oh.
So that's for a couple weeks now. I've been doing it. It's just started.
Don't
out.
you guys
It's
go
a
to
lot of
Toe
fun.
Talk? Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, we're there all the time. And I'm actually hosting a gig at the Acoustic on Friday. They're doing like a 70s showcase. So I'm
cool.
I just got a
Hair
call from
bands?
somebody- What's that?
Hair bands or
70s, not 80s.
No, it's going to be more.
There were hair bands.
More funk. and
I
stuff
would
like that.
say
Like it's,
funk?
it's
You and Hair
Jay
in the
Percy
70s.
Brown
Funkadelic
Band, Miles
type stuff?
Lavosi,
Okay.
Jen Durkin, and all them.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
And they'll be
Okay.
hosting it. And they're going to have me sit in for a couple things, so that should be fun.
I would
Oh,
say
yeah.
I was going to go, but my new job is bigger than you guys. So.
That's hey,
I'm kidding. What night is this on?
That's a,
This is going to be on Friday. This
Friday.
is the show. But yeah, that's.
You doing any comedy or anything?
No, just
Just
I
music.
mean, cosmically, my life is pretty hilarious, but like,
Is it?
no, I'm not really writing any of it down at this point.
Are you making any profit, or are you eating it now?
What?
The machines.
Oh no, the machines.
Because I did a truck for a while, and trust me,
tough.
it's not easy.
It's really tough. Yeah, no. Now we're starting to pick back up, but I need a couple of miracles before the end of the year if I'm going to have my job by after Christmas.
I did the hot food truck for a year.
How'd that go?
Look at me.
He still hasn't recovered.
You know what it was? Is we'd go in for 4 o'clock. Like I was young, and I was like 19, 20. We'd go in for 4 o'clock, but being 19, 20, we would do benders all night, and then I would go to work and fucking still be drunk. But now you're driving around a truck full of garbage, and you're drunk. So, like, every 20 minutes, you're stopping for a coffee, or you're stopping for the crackers in the back, or the cookies in the back. Or we used to have hot food, too, in the back. So, by the time you got to your first stop, you already ate, like, $30 worth of food. Yeah.
You ate all the profits.
Yeah. I couldn't do that job no more.
Free labor.
4 o'clock in the morning, but the only good thing about it is you were done by 10.
Yeah.
So, but people weren't
Hitting all
paying.
the construction sites.
Yeah.
Yeah, no tips.
No.
You like Bill Burr at all?
Who's that?
Comedian.
He's great.
Yeah.
I never heard of
I
him.
saw him at Caroline's when I was like 15, randomly.
Right on. He has a good show on Netflix. It just reminded me of your story. You would appreciate that.
Oh.
You should look into that.
See, I'm starting to ease into the Netflix thing. I don't get it.
Yeah.
So I don't get it.
What
There's a lot of good stuff
get?
there.
What is there to get?
There's a lot of great stuff on Netflix right now.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
independent stuff, and I'm not an independent person.
Oh, so you got to watch
If
more
it says
stuff.
trifecta or something, I turn away.
You got to watch more stuff,
Tribeca.
and then
Tribeca.
once you watch more things, it'll start
They
just
should go
showing
with that.
you what you want to see. Because if you're
It does.
if you're
Yeah,
new
it
to it,
curates
if you're
it
new
over
to it,
time.
it's going to give you all.
But I
the
watched
stuff.
one black movie, and now all is on my thing is
That
black
happened too.
autobiography.
What do
And
you
if
watch?
kids get
Amistad?
into it too, that
No.
messes all the algorithms. You got to keep it all separate, otherwise.
Yeah, because I watched like those gangster ones where
You're gonna get nothing but straight out of Compton and
Where-
Doc McStuffins.
where
back to back.
He just got out of prison and he's trying to make a life for his child, but he keeps getting caught up. And he's caught up.
and you know what I mean. Those kind of movies.
Yeah.
Caught up with the old gang
You
members.
know the ones that Spike Lee fucking threw away.
Did anybody catch American Vandal? Has anybody seen that?
No.
Oh man.
Did you know they did?
Think it's worth watching?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
It's pretty good.
They're doing. They're filming Narco season 5. I think Boo covered it right now.
Somebody died.
They shot him.
Yeah, the dude got murked out.
And
That
then
was crazy.
They shot him.
They threatened Netflix, basically being like.
Did they really?
I mean, it was a very veiled threat, but they were kind of like, "You're using our story."
You don't
so
really need to
obviously we
use a
should be
veiled
getting
threat if you're the
something from
cartel that
this,
controls
or
half of Mexico.
things might happen. Yeah.
Oh man.
So.
Yeah, I'd quit. That'd be it for me, man. That'd be done. They like cut heads off and throw them on town squares in the middle of the day to make a point.
They got to talk to somebody to get the plot line.
That's good. That's good TV, man. I'm telling you, Netflix. I
Narcos is good.
Just don't film on location,
I
those
haven't messed with
dumbasses.
Narcos.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, right. Don't go to the jungles where they're actually making cocaine.
Well, they're different too. Like there's when I had friends that were very involved in that industry. They
What
always-
industry?
The
you mean
drug
Uncle
industry.
Escobar?
No, but they were always saying, you don't want to get heavily involved in cocaine like that because if you get big enough where the cartels are involved, they'll kill your family. They
They'll
don't
leave you in the jungle.
just
Right.
they don't just kill you. They go after everybody in your life.
The younger will take you.
So that would be cool for me right now because all my whole family hates me.
Well, that would be Ricky too, though, and then we'd
Oh,
be
that's
upset.
right. Yeah, I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
do Ricky.
they might.
I mean,
kill
I can do
everybody
Ricky,
else.
but not.
Anybody watch Broad City? Because I just want to make
That was
this
fun.
connection that the dude from Broad City, who's their super happy friend, is also in the new season of
Boom.
Narcos.
Is he really?
Hannibal.
And,
That would be a great plot for a new movie. Like this
It messed with my
guy,
head so bad, man.
this guy goes out and makes friends and families with a bunch of people that hate him, but he makes believe that they're family and friends, and then he goes and robs a cartel, and then the whole movie, the cartel's knocking out all the people that hate him.
But that he hates.
So it's like a
That he hates
lighthearted,
too, yeah.
romp where his whole family, quote unquote, is
It's that
just
his
getting
family.
mowed down
Yes.
like grass.
And
Okay.
Peter-
And he walks away because he's not the one doing the actual killing.
The
That could
deleted
be
footage
good.
from An Idiot
I'd watch
Abroad.
that.
Peter, that's what
It got really
that's why I'm
weird.
here. Yeah.
It's called Bridgeport, right? We can name it Bridgeport.
Leading capital of broken bottles in the country.
I think it's a good
Sounds like
plot.
a wet dream.
Or what, asshole?
What, did you say a wet dream?
Yeah, Peter's wet dream.
But his wet dream comes out of the wrong end.
Yeah, why do they call it wet? It doesn't come
It's all
out
a matter
very
of
wet.
perspective.
It's kind of like pasty, ain't it? Shouldn't that be a pasty dream?
Is it something you don't see enough to know?
It's gross.
What's gross? You love it. If you can bottle it, you would.
Sell it in
Your
Oklahoma.
liquefied poo.
No, I'm talking about semen. Poo, ew.
Oh God.
And I don't like
Demographics,
poo-pee.
man.
You can
There's
bottle
selling
semen.
points for both of those products, but you got to market them differently.
You think there would be a market for?
People that would buy
Absolutely.
You think there'd be a market for cum shakes?
Have you been online?
Oh yeah.
There would be.
There are people that will come.
I think Amazon
in
sells them.
in an ice cube tray and freeze it and sell it. I've seen it online.
You're doing the sperm
What,
bank
like,
wrong.
How do you
like a
transport
Craigslist
that?
thing that happens? People sell.
Yeah, how do you
those?
keep it
I
frozen?
would
Yeah.
assume you would do it in dry ice. I don't know,
That
but
is-
that's what I would
That
assume.
is something else.
That's gross.
What do you think a
I-
sperm
I
bank
want-
is, man?
If I were the type of person to do that, I'd want that sperm pasteurized. I want to know that's not going to.
So it would look like a tray full of.
Right, but do you have like a dry ice guy?
When I'm putting
Like,
those cum cubes
can you
into
call
my
someone?
White Russian at the end of a long day, I don't want to get
True,
sick.
yeah.
You want to know it's clean.
I want,
So it would
I
look
want
like
to
a
know- want to know it's boiled.
It
down,
would look
I want
like
to
a
know
tray of cigarette butts.
But wouldn't it?
What?
You ever put cigarette butts in you never did that
Ice
joke?
tray?
No, you put the cigarette butts in a nail polish remover. You never did that
No,
joke?
I don't know.
No
what
idea.
it's
You guys are on the
Talking
fun.
about
By
now.
freezing it, you would kill whatever parasites would be in it.
No.
It's the
think?
texture, boo.
That's not true.
I feel like
There's
boiling
I don't know.
parasites in
it,
cum.
That's the question.
I feel like boiling it, you would remove. When freezing, you would just be containing them.
It depends what you're trying to kill.
No.
If you're
know.
boiling
I
it, you
don't-
got to really watch that temp,
I
or the
just-
thing's going to boil away.
Yeah, you don't want to curdle that cum, you
Who-
know.
You haven't seen the movie The Thing, apparently.
Eddie's here.
Yeah.
Only's got a
Documentary
PPRN
from the
colors.
Eddie's here.
Speaking of ice cubes,
Speaking of cum cubes, Eddie's here.
And he can't hear any of this conversation.
he can't hear you yet. He can't hear you yet.
Boots decided what he
Save it
wants
for
as a
minute,
gift from
Boo.
you.
Okay,
Say it, Eddie.
now.
He's
Say it
waiting
now.
for you to say it.
Say what?
What do you say?
What up, boo?
Look at. He's had the biggest smile on his face.
All night long.
Yeah.
Boo boo?
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking of cum cubes.
No, you're like a little girl when he walks in the room.
It's hard to tell with this resolution, but I think he's blushing.
Right? Look at him. Yeah.
Oh god.
Now the pants
By
are on the
way,
floor.
I was
throwing him off,
never
man.
mad at you last night, Eddie. I was never mad at you.
All right. That's good.
I don't think
it didn't seem that way, but okay.
He wanted to see how you would take discipline.
I don't know if that was discipline.
Can you save $20 for when he comes there, Eddie?
I think you misunderstood the whole conversation, but that's okay. That's my thought on it. But I'll be a motherfucker, I guess.
Because I was trying to be a cheap motherfucker. If they $20. Like, minimum, man.
You are saying the F word a lot after the end of your sentences, though. That's the problem.
Oh.
You're emphasizing the fuck word, too.
Well, see,
They made it all caps.
Yeah, today, right?
Yeah.
Fred.
for gay guys, motherfucker is just another way of saying straight. You know?
Yeah.
Right.
God.
It is?
But I
Okay.
would call anybody a cheap ass motherfucker if they couldn't afford $20 for a gift.
I don't think
It was nothing personal.
I don't think I said that, but
You remember the question on the thread you said, no, you wonder why you're single? I don't think it's the looks or the date sites you're on. It's the, I need a gift for every occasion. You got to take that out of your thing. You got to take that out of your little paragraph there. I love dick, I love it in the ass, and I want gifts. Not GIF, GIFTS.
What?
Gifts nowadays, there's 2 words for gifts. He doesn't want the gifts, the little pictures.
I've given gifts as
Yeah, but you
gifts
said
before.
GTIF.
GIFTS, sorry.
JIGT.
Whatever.
Is that a different
There you go.
I'm confused.
You spell like you do math.
Look at you, boo.
Oh, my
I've never
goodness.
seen you this
Look
way.
at me.
I have never seen you this way.
I'm happy. I'm very happy to be on the show this evening.
Yeah, but you're emphasizing the gay a little bit more tonight. I've never seen you're
emphasizing the
right?
the gay.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm very happy, Eddie. Everything ends in E. I'm very happy, Eddie. Boo,
boo.
I gotta send you that. Yeah, I gotta send you that soundbite. It's gonna be a ringer.
So why are you so happy to be on the show tonight as opposed to every other Wednesday?
I think it's because of sleep deprivation.
Oh, you play that game too?
I'm kind of loopy because I'm sleep deprived. So
So you're just in a good mood all around. It's not necessarily
Just because of us.
right.
Gotcha.
Deprivation.
It's just fading in and out.
The proper thing would have been because of us, boo.
Yeah, you really know how to make a man feel special.
Well, I heard the S in sleep, and I was like, "Step."
She got all excited.
And I was like, "Oh no, hide your excitement." He was not saying.
All right, I can see a girls' night out now. You and Steph. I can see you and Steph out now.
Yeah.
Well, eventually, what's going to happen is you'll probably see me like. Eventually, but right now my brain is in the giddy stage of whatever it is before you just completely crash and burn.
I believe it's called mania.
You see that shiny thing?
Mania,
I know
great
that
word.
game.
Yeah.
You see that square shiny thing in front of your face right now? That's what's keeping you up because you're a night owl. Get off the dating sites. Get off the movie sites. And go to sleep.
Stop watching so much straight porn.
Yeah, he's watching straight porn now.
That's when you know you have a problem.
If you're watching more than
Just a
one
fan.
porn a week,
It's
boo,
okay.
there's a problem.
It's all right. You're a fan at that point.
He's into the film.
Why do you say that?
No, I mean,
Well, that's because he only does it once a week.
right?
No, I think excessive porn is something wrong with you. Like, you need to go out and either get laid or pay for it.
Can you stop scratching, please?
You're definitely frustrated, dude.
Speaking of bad
Paying
habits.
for it's a lot. It introduces a lot more problems than watching porn, I think, man.
What's that?
The paying for it end.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's getting... yeah, but he's bottling it all up. You can only put so much epithelios on the floor.
No.
We already talked about
doesn't
selling that
bottle it
bottled product, so it's perfect,
He
man.
freezes
It's
it.
reserved,
Gold mine.
goddammit.
He's got to He's got to find some way
Does
to
it-
fill up the ice cube tray.
Does it feel better when you do it or when someone does it
It's a
for
niche
you?
market, but goddamn, it pays well.
Oh, well, Peter, there's no question. If I had my choice, I'd rather be with someone
Okay.
than take matters into my own hand. But I have been
literally.
I've been a fan of porn since I discovered porn in my preteen days. I love porn. I can put on porn and do other things. In fact, there have been many a nights that I've done this show and watched porn at the same time.
Babe, change the password for Wi-Fi.
Restricted access.
You know, so many viruses in your house. Safe search.
and computer viruses, too.
I see what you did there.
There you go.
Nice.
I could be witty. All right, we're going to take a little break. Here's some music from Mike and Leo and Steph. And
Not me.
Stephanie.
No, there's
I said Stephanie.
Boo.
Boo!
Boo!
Boo. Salute.
We'll be back.
Yes, we will.
He's done with us.
Yeah, right. He's so mad, bro.
He's gonna fall asleep on the way.
You're gonna crash now.
You may take a break, not us. We never take a break. We're always on. PPRNradio.net. Music 24/7.
Did you just hear how bad that sounded? Well, you won't get that sound at Hat City Music Productions, located at 536 Federal Road in Brookfield. CEO Chris Litwin takes your music to the next level. If you're tired of those basement recordings, those people that you pay too much money for and have you get out within a half hour, well, you won't have that problem. Hat City Music Productions, once again located at 536 Federal Road in Brookfield. Go check out Hat City Music Productions. You won't be disappointed. Tell them PPRN sent you. Aw, fuck! Aw, fuck!
Hi there, and if you need any kind of work done to your car, you can try DeSilva's Auto Body, located in Naugatuck at 275 Rubber Avenue. Serving the Naugatuck Valley community with the highest quality of craftsmanship for 25 years, we pride ourselves in delivering on our promise of extraordinary customer service and product satisfaction. We have recently expanded our business with in-house experts and industry gold standard equipment. So once again, give us a call at DeSilva's Auto Body, 203-729-5967. That's 203-729-5967, located in Naugatuck on Rubber Avenue. Once again, the Silva's Auto Body, 203-729-5967. J&M Automotive in Naugatuck, Connecticut has been in business for 28 years. They stock over 450 quality pre-owned cars. They have the highest quality cars with haggle-free price, complete financing for all credit scores. They take all trade-ins. They are rated with the Better Business Bureau AAA. They were voted CTI ADA Quality Dealer of the Year. Visit jnmautomotive.com for cars, pics, videos, and descriptions. jnmautomotive.com. They're located in Naugatuck on 756 and 820 New Haven Road with over 250 cars in the lot. Call them at 203-723-5666. That's 203-723-5666. Also, go check them out on New Haven Road and check out their website, jnmautomotive.com. And tell them PPRN sent you.
PPRNradio.net. PPRNradio.net. Featured guest DJs.
Original shows.
Music news. The hottest DJs from around the world.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, frightened early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. At my head I want to drown my sorrow, no tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you 'cause I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. To feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you 'cause I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Mad And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you 'cause I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. A large young world. Mad world. Words like violence break the silence, come crashing into my little world. Painful to me, pierce right through me. Can't you understand? Oh, my little girl, all I ever wanted, all I ever needed is
Here in my arms, words are very unnecessary. To her.
Twice. Both times he ended up in the hospital.
Eyes are spoken to be broken. Feelings are intense. Words are trivial. Pleasures remain. So does the pain. Words are meaningless and forgettable. All I ever wanted, all I ever needed is here in my arms.
Words are very unnecessary to too hard. Hey, Lucas.
Yeah, killing all that music kind of killed.
Alrighty, we're back. Hey, Boo, what's going on, Mrs. Gossip Queen? Can't control her husband?
Yes. Wendy Williams is in the news this week, and I don't know how much discussion we can glean out of this, but her husband has... There have been rumors about him being a philanderer, a cheater for as long as those two have been married. And back in 2001, in fact, they even admitted to an affair. Wendy was either was pregnant or just had Kevin Jr. at the time, and he and Kevin, her husband, was sneaking around with a bank employee. And now the Daily Mail has basically brought all the receipts. He is having an affair with a 32-year-old massage therapist. He has moved her into a 5-bedroom house that's worth like $765,000. That is only like 9 miles away from
their home.
Their home.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
so,
where's he getting the money?
Well, he's Wendy's manager. He's not only is he Wendy's manager, but he probably, I think Wendy and him own part of the Wendy show, and of course they've always got side hustles going on. So they apparently, if you read the Daily Mail article, they apparently are rich, like super rich.
Well,
so they're able to drive around in cars that are house payments. Anyway, I guess my question is, and by the way, he had this side piece he's had her for 10 years. So my question is, which is worse, having an affair with someone or leading a double life?
Isn't one kind of the other?
No, I think
no. When you buy a $765,000 home that's only 9 miles away from where you live with your wife, and you split your time between both residencies, and your name is on the mailbox of the new residence.
How did he get away with spending that kind of money without Wendy knowing?
He's the manager. He controls the books.
Then Wendy does this for a living. She looks into people's lives.
But
and that's why you have separate accounts and you come to the table twice a month and work out all the
I think a joint account would help avoid the problem.
$300 worth of clothing is a lot less than a fucking $750,000 house.
And you were upset about a $2 American flag here, man. Jesus.
How do you hide that tax wise?
When you have that much money too, you have things owned by stuff. It's easier to hide money when there's that much of it because you always divest.
And then you put your name on the mailbox.
Well, I didn't say he wasn't a cocky
That's a little
idiot.
brazen.
Yeah, he's a bit of an ass.
Maybe she knew about it. Maybe
is she hot though, Boo?
Yeah, it was probably just trying to keep it quiet at that point. I mean, that's not very casual.
I mean, it's some cultures, mistresses are considered.
All right, we're in America. Take a knee. Is she hot though?
Is she hot? She's all right. I mean, she wouldn't win any contest, but she's not hideous either. You know what I'm saying?
Is she prettier than Wendy?
No, she can't be
in my
bigger.
opinion, yes.
Okay.
She can't be bigger.
That's because Wendy's got an Adam apple.
Well, so you don't know what she looked like 10 years ago. I mean, you saw the girl that Arnie got pregnant that was the housekeeper. You know, at the age that you found out, she didn't look like she was a super attractive woman.
Sometimes it's just the heat of
point
the moment.
that men will stick their penises into anything.
Well, then, you know what?
Thank you.
Ding, ding,
Thank
ding,
you.
ding, ding.
Him buying that house was him wanting
We'll come
to get
back
caught.
to this like 3 more times tonight. You know that.
It was him wanting to get caught,
Wait,
basically.
so is Peter not a man then?
He's not stupid. If he built Wendy's empire like that, he's not a stupid man. He wanted to get caught finally and eventually.
Well, and he's apparently
hubris.
this relationship has been going on for 10 years.
Nice.
And
Yeah, but she's always
my
out,
thing-
boo. She's always on TV. She's always at parties. She's always celebrating, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
The six of a decade-long affair,
celebrating.
Not celebrating.
I know.
Celebrity shit.
That's a side relationship. That's, yeah.
She's always at fucking parties and.
To answer Boo's question, I'd say I think that's worse than a straight-up affair. You know,
I guarantee you, she got some strange dick at food parties.
Strange.
I agree with Peter. I think that they probably have an arrangement because, like I said, the cheating rumors have dogged them for practically their entire relationship. There's always been rumors of him going out and cheating on her. And
Well, maybe she's another Hillary. Maybe she's another Hillary.
What?
She didn't give a shit.
No, she gave a shit.
Yeah,
but
she gonna stay with him, boo.
She stayed with him. That doesn't mean she didn't give a shit.
She's staying with him.
Yes,
Too much is on the line.
My opinion about that.
You really
I wrote
think
this
they're
in Hot
holding
Topics.
hands, like, and going for strolls together, Bill and Hillary?
What? Hold on,
Does that
boo.
mean
What?
that's-
I wrote about this in Hot Topics. I think that she'll stay with him until Kevin Jr. is out of the house, and that's when she'll divorce him.
Here's a
I
big
think
question:
she's-
did she do that topic on her show?
Yes, she
did.
She addressed it by not addressing it. She basically said, "Don't believe the hype," and flashed her wedding ring. That doesn't say anything.
That's her spinning it.
I guess. I mean,
She's the queen of gossip. She just got punked.
But again, again, it's not as if
But
this
maybe
has
she
anything
doesn't
to do
care.
for this couple, and that's what I'm saying. And you're exactly right, Bob. I really don't think
They care.
I think that they have an arrangement. I think they have an arrangement.
They're making
I mean,
money hand over
especially-
fist.
Especially if this dude bought a $765,000 house for his side piece that's only 9 miles away from the big house.
Maybe they do a threesome.
I don't know. I think she knows about it.
Bob's getting excited again.
Because she's also said that, and she's also said in the past, I don't. If you cheat on me, respect me enough to never let me find out about it. And she has said that in the past. So that tells me that she's okay with it as long as nobody knows about it. And I think that she's embarrassed as hell that people found out about it this time. And that's why I think that once Kevin Jr. is out of the house and gone off to college, that's when she'll divorce him 3 to 5 years from now. I think Kevin is like a sophomore in high school or something like that. So
They can get paid for 3 more
Well,
years.
and just
at least
to be a bit of a jerk, wasn't there a prediction that Hillary was going to divorce Bill shortly after he was out of office?
well, sure,
Have they done that?
You're right about that.
You know, I
Well,
mean,
she's
it's like
also-
some women don't give a shit.
No, I don't think she doesn't not give a shit, but I think one, it was more on some hand, it was politically viable to stay married to him, and on the other hand, she has said that part of it was for her religion.
Religion? She's Catholic.
Yeah, Catholics don't believe
Divorce
in
is a
divorce.
little
Right,
frowned
Catholics
down.
don't believe in divorce.
I mean, you have to
Millennial
remember- you have to-
Catholics do.
You have to remember they're not from the east or west coast. I mean, he was the governor of Alabama, I think, right? Or
Little Rock.
Arkansas, the other A. Yeah. So I mean,
You
it's
didn't
not-
know something? Write that
I
down.
knew
Where
it
the
started
fuck-
with an A. I knew it couldn't have been Alabama.
Alabama.
But I'm saying is they're Midwesterners. They're not.
No, they're not Midwesterners.
Oh, they're from
They're
Arkansas?
deep Southerners.
Deep Southerners.
Yeah.
Arkansas is the Southern?
Yes.
Isn't it?
I thought it was Midwest.
No.
Isn't Arkansas by Boo?
Arkansas
No,
is
no,
like
no.
on
Arkansas, south of
northwest
Iowa,
Texas
right?
border.
Yeah.
It's
It's like
But it's-
next to Oklahoma, right down on top, right.
Yeah.
But it's
squeezed in
north-
between
but it's
Texarkana,
Louisiana.
man. Texarkana. I remember
thought-
driving through that
All I
terrifying
keep
city.
remembering is
But
my
I
asshole was
thought
that
it was
Ricky
north of
wiping
Kentucky,
the-
though.
Me too. That's
What?
that's
I
why
thought,
I
I
hate
thought
that city.
Arkansas was north of Kentucky.
No.
Is it?
No,
Boo,
it's
you're-
not-
on the-
Boo,
on the
Indiana
strip,
is north of
it?
Kentucky.
It's
Well, I counted.
southwest of
You're only
Kentucky.
six
Oh,
states
it's
away.
It's the pants of the chef guy.
Yes.
Okay.
I counted. You're only 6 states away. It depends on which way you go. If you go towards Florida more, that's 7 states away. If you go towards the map that I mapped out for you, that's 6 states away.
But you'll
I'm
die.
going through Arkansas.
Yeah, both
going
ways
through
will
most of
kill you and get you
Tennessee,
Virginia.
Virginia.
You're gonna pick up 95.
Virginia. Yeah.
He's going to hit 95 in Virginia,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
And then
come
40 to 95.
Then you'll be going through Virginia, Delaware, New Jersey.
Stop in Maryland, boo. Stop in Baltimore.
New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut.
Stop in Baltimore. Get me a memorabilia from The Wire. Take a picture of one of the.
Well, you could also stop in D.C. and say hello to
like a
crack vial or something.
One in my spine or something.
Yeah.
I got this from a cop in Baltimore. It's a bullet in my spine.
Take a knee.
I don't think he's going to be walking.
We'll
get you a hover
take
round.
the knee. It's just getting back up.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
All right, so we got 3 guests in here today. We have Stephanie's not a guest anymore. So.
Yeah.
I don't count.
You count.
Yeah, you count.
You're on the step.
Well, we got to get 3 people to sing, so we got to get this going
Get
now.
going, yeah.
So who wants to go first?
Get Mike going.
All right.
Yeah, I got to send you my stuff.
All right, so the lady would have went first in my eyes, but that's okay.
No, but he's the guest.
He's
I'm
a
not
guest.
a guest.
Steph's a guest, too.
Guest
You want to do it like that?
Steph's
We don't know when Steph is going to come back, so we got to try to get the music.
She's on the calendar.
She's on the calendar
I
now.
actually have to move that. No, to the next week because that's when we're playing at Cafe 9.
Yeah.
So that's to move.
Now I'm going to try to get
You have to
in
send me
here.
stuff?
I got to.
Yeah, that's what we did last
I
time.
got to ask him when I'm playing,
PPRN3221 at yahoo.com.
and I want to because I want to come in here, do the song, and then go to Cafe
What?
9.
You could pre-record the song.
PPRN3221 at yahoo.com.
Got it.
I'm not like that.
It's on your cell phone. Send it to Peter. We'll just play it. Yeah.
Ooh, it's this guy behind here. Should have set up
All
different.
right, you already took Eddie's chair. Let's go.
I was placed here, man. This was.
What
not-
color is he, black?
Clearly,
Yeah, he's
Bob
on the-
doesn't
he's-
like Eddie.
The yellow one?
One on, yeah. No, I think it's the blue one. There it is.
Cool. Well, thanks for having me, guys.
Hey.
I appreciate it. This is fun. Digging it.
Knock out some tunes.
Yeah. So, this is, yeah, this is the unprepared version of what the hell am I going to play right now? So. It's called Dance of Me.
Hey there, where you headed at tonight? All dressed up like diamonds, smooth and cold. Sit down, tell me what you're looking for. Look into my eyes, they look so old. So we walk to different stations, look for love in different kind of situations. Oh no. So I look for words of wisdom from those writings on the walls, by graffiti gravestones. They say life it ain't so long, life it ain't so long. So dance with me, so dance with me, so dance with me, so dance with me. So let your head down for a minute, let those good times go. With your iris like the ocean in the middle of a storm. So we look for different water, but I found my way just like the lamb off to the slaughter. Oh no. So I look for words of wisdom from those writings on the walls, about graffiti gravestones. They say life it ain't so long, life it ain't so long. So dance with me, so dance with me, so dance with me, so dance with me. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, yeah.
What do you call that genre? Like a bluegrass or?
I don't know, man. What other people call it? I guess it's like folk rock, alternative country.
I didn't expect that voice out of you.
Thanks, yeah, I get that a lot.
I didn't get your email yet, Neil.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Moments away.
All right, Steph.
Steph?
Oh, back to back like that. All right.
Oh, you think we want to?
What do you want, front to back? I mean,
No,
they can-
I was just relaxing over here still.
Oh, look, she's getting comfortable
I
with
was.
us.
Keep you on your toes.
Right over there, because I'm not going to play again. So. She's on mine.
The right side.
She's on who?
I wish it was me, but it's my cable.
You're too old.
Oh God! Stop it.
That
cable's a little limp, Bob.
Yes.
She doesn't want puffs of baby powder in her vagina.
Hey, Boo, you like those videos, right?
I do.
It's also a different market.
Fun.
You like the reverse cowgirl when she's 18 and he's 70?
Fun.
Uh-huh. That's gross. Open it. Okay.
How's
All
that
right,
for the
let's
worst transition
start-
into a song ever,
I was about
Steph?
to say,
Right?
I
Like,
feel
here's
like
my
just
music now.
in general, I always have the worst transitions on this show, where it's like we talk about some weird shit, and it's like, all right, Steph, play a
awesome.
song. It's like, what?
And now this.
Bring that back to your dance class.
All right, this is called Untangled.
Really? That's good, Peter.
Outside, like I said I wouldn't be, waiting for nothing apparently. Maybe it was your condescending tone, or the whim of the moonlight on your collarbone. So many things I question from the look in your eyes, and it seems this feeling I have won't suffice, won't suffice. Head in pairs in my bones, my moves, my lips, 'cause I'm always dying for that kiss. Look to me with those venomous eyes, teach me once more, be surprised. Teach me once more in your eyes. I still quake at the wake of your design. Searching and searching, there's nothing to find. Shadows in the back of my mind, beautiful denial of the best kind. What once was forgiven cannot be restored. Those tickets were revoked. No worthwhile reward, no worthwhile reward. Hidden pairs, my bones, my moves, my lips, 'cause I'm always dying for that kiss. Look to me with those venomous eyes, teach me once more, be surprised. Teach me once more in your eyes. both played such a curious game. We both played our part, we both looked insane. Anyone could look in our eyes. It was no longer a surprise. What you'll find is nothing you'll see. Untangle you and your untangle me. What you'll find is nothing you'll see. Untangle you and your untangle me. It impairs my bones, my moves, my lips. 'Cause I'm always dying for that kiss. Look to me with those venomous eyes. Teach me once more, be surprised. It impairs my bones, my moves, my lips. 'Cause I'm always dying for that kiss. Look to me with those venomous eyes. Teach me once more, be surprised. Teach me once more in your eyes.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the background music on that also.
I forgot to turn it off.
Did anybody else see Boo do the sassy face dance?
I did. I kept looking up and smiling.
It was like he was grinding the chair.
It was.
Is there a picture of Eddie on your chair? Boo!
Oh.
There is.
Okay.
We should take a ride to Boo's house one day. I bet you there's like pictures of like Eddie and
PPRN screen captures,
all darts and
Facebook
shit.
pictures.
Yeah.
I'm good with it. I mean, as long as you're not sitting on a picture of my face, then I'm good.
Oops.
Would you want Eddie to send you a picture?
Sure, send me a topless picture of yours.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
Gotta give his computer a break from all the viruses from the porn sites. You know.
You know what we can do, but we can invite him out to dinner and accidentally spill something on him.
And then force me off my shirt.
Yeah, there you go.
No, you just do the PPRN hot tub party, but you only invite Eddie and Boo. You know?
Yeah. And you guys go out somewhere.
That will be in the TV watching.
Eddie's like, I need an adult.
It's adult supervision.
Adult present.
Leo, what songs do you got, man?
I just sent them to you. Did you get them?
Yeah, it's a radio show. I just wanted to explain it to you.
For the listener at home.
Yeah. I got them.
All right, so this first one I
One time?
sent you. No, I was gonna do some new stuff, some newer material.
Oh, this is old stuff?
No, this the.
You sent me one time in 2167.
That was last year.
It was?
in December. Yeah, I just
the
sent
fuck
you two
outta
others.
here.
I swear to God. I
Email
listened to that
search,
podcast
man.
yesterday.
You gotta refresh that bad boy.
2017.
Well, do you have an adapter? I can grab an adapter from the car. Yeah,
That file's too big to come through either way.
What's the name of them?
There's two different emails that just said Big Future number 1, Big Future number 2, and then it's 2 MP3s.
Yeah, I downloaded it. I didn't know where it went, though. I tried searching. What was the name of the titles?
One was like Verbal Kent something.
That's the name of the title?
Yeah, it starts with Verbal Kent. That has nothing to do with the actual song, but that's just what the instrumental is named.
I can get an
There
adapter
it
from
is.
the car
Got
if I
it.
need it. Okay.
You have the name of the title?
Oh, the title.
There it
The
is.
title of
Okay.
the first one's called The Prestige.
Verbal Kent. Truth Instrumental?
Yes.
Okay.
You still have something playing in the background?
You got it? I can't add sand to the top of an hourglass. Time is finite, and I can only subtract. People say time's not real, that's inexact. The meaning assigned to time is the alternative fact. Okay. Scratch surfaces of purposes cause I lost mine during curbside meditations over skylines. Long nights and short sight close to the edge. But I'ma make these rules bend. This is my pledge. I breathe in the love. I watch the stress leave. Just jump ship. What's with your life vest, chief? We had options in my time, but they sent me. I was destined to become the best MC. Best believe. Slide between the black and white like I'm a chess piece. You'll need a Scantron. You think you're gonna test me. You must be crazy if you think that you can stop me. And tell the time cops they're gonna need the SWAT team. Rapping dude with the worst shoes on the court. No greater source than this MC of sorts. I preserve my words while I watch perverts hunt for sport. Time's too short cause modern music is on life support. A crack blends into case study. Creative expression in the name of fame and money. Some for exploration, some in the name of love. More than a few just go through in the name of sex and drugs. I'm stirring up these pots at my mention. I watch artists go through hell thinking they're gonna find heaven. But I really think I'm being given too much credit. You've only just begun to understand what my message is. Too deep to be dug up. I'm embedded, obsessed with the quest to prevent music from being digested. A man out of time with the message of future oppression. Since they had me tested in 2167. Even in defeat, we have to push through, or else we got 1984 to look forward to. We can excel, let some bigger bells ring through. We package our action on some new John Woo. Who knows what means anything at the end of the day? The only thing worth a damn to me is the lean and sway. But those feelings are fleeting, cause they'll never stay. Only music makes us feel this way. Don't ride yet, but take leaps like I'm Knievel. I preach pacifism, but the style's lethal. I see divisions even though I have no equal. And here at the turn, this is where I leave you.
Nice.
Chronological dawn, a fistful of the best trees. The man just arrived, now he's stressed because he can't leave. We'll burn the timeline down to ash to make them all believe. I'll take this motherfucker all the way to the third act, the prestige.
Caller, you're live on PPRN.
Yes, Leo.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Leo's ready. He just got done singing.
Who this?
Hey, this is Red Thunder.
Oh, Thunder, what are you doing? What's going on, man?
How you doing?
Is that a porno
Just
man?
fine. For those who don't know, this is my boss John Egan, aka Red Thunder, aka El Gato
Ginger
Rojo.
Jesus.
Oh,
What's going on, Johnny?
Johnny, you motherfucker.
Can you turn him up in my phone, or is that?
How you cats all making out?
Oh, you know, we've been talking about porn and cum and shit. Some people played some music. It's been you know, an interesting time.
Right,
Gutters and strikes.
What's the subject? Switch the subject.
Jizz.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the right method for saving jizz? That was the conversation.
Yeah, we're talking about putting in ice cube trays. It's been, you know.
This is right up your alley, Johnny.
It's an enlightening roundtable.
They do it at the facility.
Important issues.
Yeah, Johnny, this is right up your alley, right? You know all about freezing jizz. Yeah.
Yeah, weigh in on this, Johnny. Tell me what you think.
On what?
On the act of preserving, possibly freezing semen.
Well, embryo, semen, it's all the same. And you try to.
Well, you know.
Eventually, you're gonna lose.
Well, you're talking about life, Johnny. But we're talking about what? Are you cryogenics? What are you gonna do? You're gonna put it in an ice cube tray. How are you gonna freeze it?
Well, I mean, there's only one way to freeze things.
You're just gonna put it in the you're gonna put it in one of the drink wells. Just leave it at the end of the bar there.
I got to call into Walt Disney's doctor.
There you go. That's it. Yeah. See what he has to say.
He's coming back.
They said they froze heads. They didn't say they gave pet. Never mind.
Can we freeze them and send them to Pez and maybe they can make a dispenser out of it?
There's an idea.
Yes, we can.
Life-size dispenser?
Yeah, make it a cock dispenser.
Are these not positive contributions?
Oh, no. Johnny, your opinion is always valued.
They are.
We got to get Johnny on the show, man.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Is Johnny of Jamaican scent or something?
Johnny can come in here and he can do the second verse of The Wait.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what he would come in. And he loves it. Isn't that your favorite? That's your go-to.
I guess you're right and I'm
right.
So if he does come on, we got to play Who Let the Dogs Out.
Yeah.
What did he get, like White Girl Drunk at that song or something?
No, we used to play it on the jukebox at the bar to piss him off.
Never be on.
He'd be skipping it every time it came on. We put it on twice to fuck with him sometimes because he'd skip and they come on again.
You gotta be that guy that pays the extra credit so it plays next.
Yep. I had the phone app, so it was easy to do it like incognito.
Yeah, nobody knows it's you when you're doing it.
Did you enjoy that song when it was popular? Did you enjoy that song when it was popular though?
No, never.
No. What are you doing right now? You're like really quiet now.
No, I'm just hanging.
Just freezing some stuff.
I saw the post on the Facebook, and I thought I would call in and hopefully contribute a little to your little performance.
Well, I'm glad you did, Johnny.
Are you from Louisiana, or do you take a knee?
This man was raised in the Bronx.
In the Bronx, okay. I hear a little accent.
I get a little country now and again.
He got this kind of just molasses kind of falling out.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
It's a nice, lazy way of talking.
He's got a lazy way of talking. Yeah. I spend too much time around this man. I know. I'm getting real good getting down on his voice. He's got these mannerisms. He's got one where he's pointing at you, he's talking at you real intense. It's like you're trying to pick a cherry off a tree. It's just 3 fingers pointing at you hard.
Does he walk with a lean?
Wide eyes and his long, fiery ginger hair just piercing your soul.
Oh, so he's like, what's his name from Power?
and don't forget my other nickname, Ginger Jesus.
Ginger Jesus. It's also because he looks not unlike a.
Is he a preacher? Because that would be a good name for a preacher. Ginger Jesus. Come to Tattog and have a Ginger Jesus.
He's a barroom preacher.
There should have been a drink or a food item already named after you by now. The Ginger Jesus. I'm surprised that hasn't happened.
Exactly.
He's very Malibu's most wanted.
We got to talk to Chef Eric about that.
Would that be like some variation of a Moscow Mule?
He's a Jamie Kennedy
or
kind
a dark
of guy?
and stormy.
It would just be like a margarita with a shitload of salt or something. I don't know.
Oh, no,
fresh out.
It's got to have some ginger.
Whatever
in
the
there.
Ginger Jesus, whatever
Gotta
it is,
have
we're
some
fresh
ginger
out of
in
it.
there. Some real ginger.
It's just ginger beer, and it's like fuck you.
That's it. If anybody orders Ginger Jesus, I'm just giving him ginger beer and give him a bouquet. Which is for those of you, it's 4 middle fingers on one hand.
Does your tavern offer glory holes or no?
No, that's Frankie's.
What the freaking God blessed bouquet is on the radio.
We're trying to get the word out, Johnny.
Yeah.
These people need to know about the bouquet.
The bouquet.
He got soul when he talks. He laughs like a clown, like a joker. And he's got red hair. He's like, he's got many.
He's
personalities.
blowing on a jug as you can't see it right now, but wistfully as all hell.
So you got a Ford pickup too?
Dang, oh man!
I promise I'll wear a full T-shirt every time I come in there from now on.
Oh yeah, do not wear a sleeveless shirt when you go to Tattog Tavern. You're gonna hear about it from Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny just didn't want to see the side boob.
Yes, I understand.
Would you walk in with a tank top?
Yeah, I had a tank top one time when I went in there. He walked up to me and he whispers in my ear, "That's not appropriate here."
I said, we prefer shirt sleeves here.
Yes.
I would love to see him in a tank top and Daisy Dukes. That would be great.
That would scare the shit out of anybody.
The PPRN calendar.
Oh, we talked about doing that.
We should do it. The calendar of men.
Oh my God.
You see, you missed it. In the summer, he wears that striped tank top a lot.
That's it.
All right, well, listen, fellas.
Sex sells,
I'm glad
man,
I got
you know?
a chance to chat with y'all. I got to get back to my beer.
All right, Johnny.
Yeah, fuck you, Johnny. Fuck you, Johnny.
You just left us for alcohol.
You enjoy yourselves. I'll talk to you
Johnny,
later.
you never called when
We
I was
win.
on, man. What's
Johnny, we'll see you Sunday.
Stay black, Johnny.
Thumbs up.
Take it easy. Take it
Stay
easy,
black.
Thunder.
Okay.
Yes. He's been listening for a while.
KK.
Yeah, 1K is good, 2Ks is good. It's, you gotta do. You gotta
3 is
jump to-
racist.
You gotta jump to 4.
Yeah.
You know? Well, I don't know if you've had Brazilian.
I'm sorry, I have to go.
You got to be a stuttering racist. KK.
Well, like if you've ever been friends with Brazilians, they laugh in KKK. They use like 3 or 4 Ks as a laughing sound, like instead of lol.
And
It's
they
confusing
stuff
when
you with
first see
meat
it.
too.
Or ja.
You mean don't bend over?
Who does ja?
All right,
All right,
Johnny.
guys. See you later.
Hang up.
Go fuck yourself.
Later. He said it all white and stuff. Later. Is he a character?
Oh, he is the
He's
character.
unbelievable. Yeah.
He's the best. He's the best.
He's the owner?
Yeah.
No, he's one of the managers.
Manager.
He's
one of the
one of my bosses right now.
Oh, you work there?
Oh yeah, I just started working there a couple weeks ago.
What do you do?
I might lose my job after this whole thing.
No, you won't.
10 bar. I cover for the doorman shit, here and there.
Then it's not a future, so you're okay.
Well,
there's no future.
I'm making money here and now.
Future in Tautog.
Well, now I'm going to be playing there Sunday.
Yeah.
Again, no future.
No future.
Well, we know about the last
Love
one.
you too, boy.
Nostalgia, yeah, but
yeah.
Just don't bring that Euro Lounge juju to the toe talk, man.
Racist.
Right, he said Jew more than once. Juju.
That
wasn't a hard W.
Yeah.
That's
Like
right.
I said, you can use 1, 2, 4 Ks. You can't use 3.
Right, and you can have to use more than one Jew.
It's going to get to the
Wow,
point
see,
where
that
you go
just
to...
sounds like you're setting me up for a very bad joke.
It's going to get to the point where you go to Arby's and you can't even order the gravy.
That's right.
It's going to be racist.
Oh,
Can I get a
most
jus?
disgusting sentence I've heard in a good long while. Go to Arby's and get the gravy.
See, that was your first mistake.
I said gravy.
You went to
You were
Arby's.
judging
my
people for
God.
watching porn, man.
You're not going to be able to say au jus no more. People are getting sensitive. What do you want, a jus?
Arby's. I'm offended. Arby's.
It's actually getting better because I hated Arby's.
For when
but
you
it's
want
getting
diarrhea.
better.
Well, now they give the half-pound sandwich.
Their meats are actually a little better now. I would never eat the roast beef. The roast beef is terrible.
No.
Go to a
No.
deli.
I'm
Isn't
done.
that
Yeah, get a
so
real
all they
sandwich.
sell? It's 90% roast beef. That's Arby's, right? What else
Yeah,
do
but
they
it's
sell?
like inflated with other
Oh no,
shit.
they have ham now, and
Oh.
they have,
have chicken.
barbecue.
They do
They got a
Yeah.
bunch of stuff, man.
Oh,
Oh,
and I
just-
checked out before
Oh, that shit
apparently
just
we
looks
got
terrible
there.
to me.
Yeah, they got sliders now. They
Used to
got
watch
all
the-
that.
used
got
to
all
watch the
kinds of-
commercials. yeah.
We're just talking shit about Arby's now, and all of you are pitching this shit to me. Like, what?
No,
what
I'm
No,
with
no,
you.
no,
I'm
we're-
with you. I'm
we're letting you what
anti-Arby's.
they have. No,
I tell you what.
Very
All right,
with the gravy.
Everyone's
Relax,
just talking at the same time.
Yeah,
Arby's really changed though.
yeah.
Like their meats are better now.
Bullshit.
No, they
Oh,
are.
man.
They are.
They are.
Well,
They're using-
hey, Russ.
I don't know.
I always enjoyed their jalapeno poppers
Yeah.
with the Bronco berry sauce.
That's good. So what is your diet? What are you, a vegan?
No.
No, you eat shit?
Oh, no, I just
What do you eat?
don't eat that level of shit, but I mean, I will eat that level of shit if I drink
you
too
have
much.
to,
and
yeah.
yeah, exactly. I have no morals, man.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
terrible,
good,
but I'm
good.
aware of what I'm doing to myself, and that's
Okay.
the thing. I'm aware of when I'm, being a hypocrite.
So what is the lowest form of bad food you'll eat? Pizza?
Oh, like there's no level of low, man.
Okay.
Come on.
You just said Arby's was low.
I'm poor. Yeah.
Okay.
This stuff is just morals when you want to talk about that. But
We all can't look like Eddie.
Oh, here we go.
Exactly.
Here we go.
Yeah, we go.
He knew it was coming also. He's trying to like avoid eye contact. He's like, don't say my
We
name.
all can't have a Slim Jim and have pecs.
Oh, God.
We have pits. Yeah, he eats just in a
Yeah,
Slim
I don't know what
Jim.
he means by Slim Jim. No.
No, I just ate.
Like I didn't know.
A
if
Slim
that was-
Jim isn't a gay guy he met at the bar.
No. While you guys were outside smoking, I was in here eating a Slim Jim.
He was like, he's got a Slim Jim and pecs. I was
Yeah.
like, what?
I thought he was telling me.
Steph thought it was a skinny guy at the bar with drinking beers.
I thought it was a skinny dick.
That's why it's a kickstand like penis.
It's really long, but it's no girth. But he's got great pecs.
Hey, Boo, I felt Eddie's
Very
tits at the
top
break,
heavy.
too.
Did you really?
Yep, for you.
Yeah.
Boo, I saw you lift your
Nice.
shirt up before. I just wanted to say I saw you show your titty on the feed during the break.
Ah!
Nobody else saw it, but I saw it. And I wanted to tell you that in the moment.
We miss Boo Tit. Oh damn! We see Peter Tit all the time.
How are you doing with your rap? Good?
Yeah, I'm taking a little bit of a break to write more. I've been performing a fair amount. I'm not really gigging, but like just doing. I do the Toe Talk Tavern thing. Like it used to be an open mic format. Now it's just like a showcase. And I've been doing that like every Sunday for over a year now.
You
pretty
basically
much.
closed the show, right?
Yeah, it's the host of it I met years ago. And he took one look at me. He was like, "Oh, great, another white rapper." And then he heard the music, and then he was just like pro
Yeah.
the future after that. So I didn't even pitch it to him. He came to me and was like, "Do you want to close out the open mic?" Like, a year and a half ago at this point.
Well, let's give him some props. It's Kwame
Yeah,
Henry.
Kwame Henry Jones. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Is he black?
The man with the master
Yeah.
plan. He in fact is. He's very very good man.
Unbelievable freaking musician.
He's very good.
Unbelievable
plays acoustic guitar.
freaking musician.
He's
What is he about? I don't know.
He plays acoustic guitar. He teaches like tribal drums and all this stuff. He's like a very, very awesome dude.
I just love that he has the same name as Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Kwame Henry Jones.
No, Henry Jones.
Henry
Jones Jr. When I first heard that, like, it broke the tension of like this like really intimidating dude, and it was like Henry Jones Jr.
Mike, what is that? A crest of what on your arm? Is that Louisiana or
treble and bass clefs? No.
Yeah, no. This guy. This is what you're talking about, right? The fleur-de-lis thing. I was living in Louisville, Kentucky for a while, and
that's a Kentucky thing too.
The French settled down there. Yeah, everybody.
It's a French thing.
Boy Scout thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Fleur-de-lis.
King Louis, Louisville.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then Hunter S. Thompson lived down there for a while, and I dig his stuff a lot.
And a bass clef.
Boy, the French fucking like were part of a lot of Southern stuff, weren't they?
They're all
especially Louisiana, right?
In that territory, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was all that whole middle part of the country was basically
French
Canadian. Yeah.
Well,
that's why they're mad at us.
Well, no, the French owned it. That was the Louisiana Purchase, and
Yeah.
you had the French fur trappers over here way before like the 13 colonies.
That's my porn name, French Fur Trapper.
Okay.
And then you get it.
I would watch at least
one.
one video of that, like, just to see.
It would consist of like mayonnaise and Arby's roast beef,
Food shit.
au jus, and singing Stephanie songs and
spinning
not
cable.
my songs and say.
Ricky's wiping her hands from rubbing my butthole.
Keep Arby's away from my music.
That sounds like a nightmare. I never want to see that video.
And then you know what the closing credits would be?
Again.
Jolene, Jolene, Jolene.
I can't tell if he likes that song or not.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just makes fun of it a lot. I'm like,
It's the one that sticks in my head for some reason. You do it good.
He does.
You know why? Because it's the last song I heard at the house that night.
probably, yeah.
That's why.
Well, there were more after it.
It's the last one he remembers.
Yeah,
we were drinking.
the last one
He
you
didn't
remembered,
say
yeah.
last one he heard.
Yeah.
So that's,
Then we had all that karaoke, and he had to black that out, you know.
Boo, do you have a big ball sack? Yeah, I'm in this room, not that room.
Do the curtains match the drapes? You know?
Do you have a big ball sack? Like when you go into our hot tub when you come over, is it going to float to the top? No. Okay.
You do the steroids, you keep it nice and small, you know.
Because there's a part of the hot tub where the bubbles are so strong.
Bob.
Who's got the money? Who's got the money in the death pool today?
Breathe, Bob.
He's
breathe.
turning purple.
There goes the butt,
Because there's a corner of the hot tub that's so strong that it makes you lift up. Like you can't sit on it.
Jets, man.
Okay, 'cause I was going to say, you better not bring like loose-fitting shorts.
All about buoyancy.
You literally can't sit in this chair. It lifts you up. Even my big 230-pound ass.
All right, so not jokes all aside, I have issues with hot tubs because I'm so short and the seats are so recessed that half the time when people are comfortably filled up the water, I have to try to prop
drowning?
myself up. Yeah, I can't. So that's the ideal seat for me.
That would be the corner, right? Yes.
Some dude had a wife that was mad short, and she was like, "I can never enjoy the hot tub," and he was like, "I know what I'll do," and that's what happened. And that
He
guy's
did the
the
chair?
perfect husband.
Oh, I thought you were just you're talking from experience. And it was
No, I'm just saying.
If you think Ricky's got big titties now, watch
Watch
when she sits in that corner.
Wow.
It's $1 million invention, man. A hot tub booster seat.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. There's got to be
That's actually
something you
really
can put
smart.
in there.
Copyright pending.
Patent pending.
Shit. Thank you.
The water makes the
Get
titties
20%.
bigger. I was just worried because I didn't want your balls to get caught in the jets.
Floating to the top.
That return is a bitch. Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't want your balls getting caught in the jets.
Oh, like I said, my balls are very comfortable, snugly against my
Thigh.
crotch. They're not hanging low
You shave?
at all.
He's still young.
No, he
I
just does
shave?
exercises.
Yeah.
No.
You don't shave?
No, I go commando, and so I don't have to shave anymore because it over time has rubbed the
Like your ankles from socks. Yeah.
So what's it look like? A half-plucked chicken?
Yep. With a whole bunch of reg burn.
You got them rug burn balls. It's all textured.
All right, we're going to take a break so we can play some more music. We'll be right back with textured balls.
Is that up there with vein reading? You know?
Yeah, it is.
Hey, it's story. Get up,
faith.
PPRNradio.net.
Your own personal Jesus.
PPRNradio.net. Featured guest DJs. Music news. The hottest DJs from around the world.
Oh.
You're one of the few people who gives me honest advice.
Oh.
And I mean, I haven't been nice to you. I've been very brutal.
You watching that porn at the PBR?
My belly hurts.
Too much cheese.
Not enough pussy.
Too much cheese.
I had to cook for myself today.
Uh-oh.
You ate a block of cheese?
Pretty much.
He microwaved it. That's cooking.
Well, he told me he made grilled cheese and macaroni and cheese. So it's a lot of cheese.
A nice balanced meal.
Who doesn't love Kraft macaroni and cheese?
You know what I
Says
realized?
the Slim Jim guy.
Yeah,
I realized a quesadilla is just a Mexican grilled cheese.
I allow myself one mac and cheese a month.
Well, is it real mac and
that's
cheese?
Yeah. Yeah, no. I actually use 3 different cheeses, melt them in the on the stove, and do up the macaroni and then blend them together.
Well, do you know why he made mac and cheese? Because I was
Actually,
at
I use
home.
shells.
And we eat it differently. So he likes his macaroni and cheese soupy. And
Who likes dry macaroni and cheese?
I like it cheesy.
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 It comes in a box.
I don't like it
cheesy.
too soupy. I don't like it super.
I don't
soupy.
take. I don't like it in a box. And then what I do is I take broccoli.
I know I got a turtle
and I mix
poking.
it in.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right. What about breadcrumbs?
Cheese snob over here. If you're gonna make it from scratch, use the fucking flour and the milk and the
Gotta
butter
make
and
a roux.
really make it from
Exactly,
scratch.
yeah,
Don't
mix
use some
it.
packaged cheese.
Make a
and play it
consomme,
off.
Bob.
Yo, he used 3 different flavors of Kraft singles. Okay?
No.
Yeah, we got 2 different grocery stores.
I use block cheese.
Doesn't matter.
And
You
I
gotta make it
actually,
from scratch.
Yeah, but you gotta make the roux and everything.
Yeah, that's
and
what I say. You gotta make the roux.
Yeah.
that's from scratch.
Bob's the guy that goes to the supermarket and buys the ends.
Of the cheese.
Yeah, the ends of the cheese. You know the deli bar?
From the deli bar.
Yeah, they sell ends. You
Yeah.
never seen the ends?
And then you chop
Got
it
that
up
brine,
and you
man.
melt it, and
Yeah.
it's great.
You cooking with that?
I thought that's what you're calling the old chicks he picks up at the
brine-
the ends of their life. You know.
Hey,
This is the
you're not
barnacles.
supposed to talk about that.
Yeah, I think the lactose is starting to kick in. Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Do you know Richard Grames?
Oh shit. Are
Is
you looking
Boo
up on
frozen?
Facebook or something? Maybe.
No, that's Ricky's father.
Yeah.
So are you guys.
Who's frozen?
So are you guys.
Yeah, but we can hear you, so shush.
It's like a serious face
I
of
like that
authority
face,
and
though,
like
yeah.
there's a lot of emotion.
Do you
behind
know
that
him,
freeze
though?
face. No, I don't think so. Why?
He asked about a Slingerland drum set.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know a Barb, a Mike, and a Greg?
I know lots of Barbs, Mikes, and Gregs.
He said Griffin. Ask Griffin if he still has the Slingerland drum set.
I've never been in
Might be a
possession
different
of
Griffin.
a Slingerland drum set. Funny story. So, dude, like no joke, music page. I've been
Boom,
getting-
move your lips.
Every once in a while, I get a
There you go.
harassing message from somebody that this dude Mike Griffin in like Kentucky or Ohio ripped off a bunch of people, and he's a nice guy with a landscaping company. But apparently, the first Facebook search brings me up.
Oh, no.
So I get yelled at by this dude ripping off people thing by thing. So Mike Griffin from Ohio, if you're listening right now, man up, you motherfucker! Like deal with these people, so I don't have to anymore because it fucks up the response time with Facebook.
Show
Like
your
if I don't
shit,
do it
Griffin.
right back, like they yell at me, and the Facebook's algorithm gets all wonked out, and like
breaking up though badly.
You're live, PPRN.
Is this Mike Griffin?
Who it is?
Who's this?
Hello?
Who dis?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, I can't hear you. Let me step outside.
Who are
I think I know
you?
who this is.
Who is this?
Speaking with. Who am
This
I
is
speaking with?
PPRN.
Oh my God! It's
PPRN
the
radio.
fucking Marshall Mathers.
Wait, one person at a time. God damn it.
What the hell is wrong with you?
How are you calling us, yelling at us? What's going on
this
here?
is my life.
I seem to have dialed the wrong number, I suppose.
If we
Don't
were
you
in
think you're
person,
overreacting?
You're a piece of shit, Todd.
If we were in person, I'd give you a thumbs up.
Who cracked the code?
I was trying to fill that hole with all kinds of expensive.
Todd, after all those nights we spent together, that's how you feel?
Whoa.
Yeah.
After all these years.
Yep.
What?
Jesus fuck. What's your location? Send it to me.
Please don't send this guy the location of where we're at.
Hey, Boo, send them the address to where we are.
You need like my GPS.
Let me know so I can
Like,
leave.
The place you want to go to in.
Need time cords with that too?
I just had to watch a workplace violence thing for my work, and this is a red flag, guys. This is an indicator shit's about to go south for us right
location.
now. Yeah.
Talking about a red flag. Just send me your location.
That's another red flag. That's
the
not the
flag.
right response to me saying that's a red flag. You
Wait,
get
Todd,
this, right?
Todd, you want to come on the show?
Mike knows.
A red flag.
I
What the
surrender.
fuck is this?
That's what I said. What the fuck is this?
This is somebody that.
Todd, talk to me. Listen. What is your location?
What the hell is wrong with you?
That was not me. That was a soundboard. What?
Fairfield 30 Avenue.
Fairfield Avenue.
Yeah. 2645.
He stole Johnny's phone.
Tell me that's not Johnny.
He hit redial.
He called him a jackalope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's Johnny's word, man.
That is Johnny.
All right.
I want a head count. Who's over there?
You want a head count?
Well, Peter's
Which
up to
hand?
one.
I said, look around.
You're way too demanding for a caller.
I'm confused.
Todd, topic of the round table. Todd, how would you freeze cum if you had to?
How would I free common?
No, how would you? Common is not in jail.
Yes, Todd. How would you do that?
How would you freeze your cum or anybody's cum really for the purpose of the
Or
discussion?
preserve it. You don't have to freeze.
If you had to.
Cryogenically in a freezer. I would suspend that
So we're
thing
back
for
to
2030.
yeah.
2030.
2030.
Okay.
So we're back to Walt Disney.
What if it was for you were going to sell it to somebody for consumption? Then would you still do it cryogenically?
I don't sell anymore.
You're out of the cum game now.
Isn't that a form of kidnapping?
Well, it's only half a kid.
Depends on who you ask. Does kidnapping begin at inception? I don't know.
Project is over for 2017.
What is over?
Semen suspension.
You're on semen suspension.
For a whole year?
Yeah, a whole year.
Were you driving
That's
while
tough.
drinking semen? I mean, is that like it's?
That's technically a DUI.
Is that like that? My name is
Okay,
an
well-
answer.
Boo. You got any cock
Well,
topics?
thanks for coming in.
Boo, you got any cock topics? Or was that the windy one? That was it.
Well, the windy one. Let me pull something up. Hang on, just a sec. While I'm doing that, my computer is kind of frozen. Just talks amongst yourselves.
Are there any boo cock topics?
Shall we-
Like, how's the love life? You know?
Yeah, are you getting any dick or what?
I think he froze. Yes. Oh.
Gotta
You are
reset
getting
some
dick.
of that.
All
Gotta
right, so let's
reset
get
those
it-
cookies.
You know what?
man.
While we're waiting for Boo to get a song, we'll get a song from Mike. And
Yeah. Hey, Mike.
All right. Yeah. Do a song.
And Boo's frozen again.
That face is a lot less.
it's because you got Cox internet, Boo. That's the problem.
No, it's because he watches too much porn, man.
It does. You know that's
No,
going
I
to fuck
clean
up
my
your computer.
all the time.
No, you got to clean it.
Peter.
Having a spray bottle and a towel is not cleaning your computer.
Guitar.
It's on.
There we go.
Beautiful. So I'm going to do the thing which you should never do is play a song for the first time in front of people. And,
Aha.
And now on the radio. So I finished this up today. So that's why it's terrible. That's my excuse on this one. So. Funny story would be a good way to start the song if I was on the right page with it.
This is a good song. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very avant-garde.
That's what I'm going to say.
Yes.
We were talking about Tom Waits before in the break, so.
I woke up in the fire that started last night. I can't remember why I started this fight with you. Burning all my buildings just to see my good times through. I woke up shaking from what she said. What the hell's wrong inside my head now? Wish I knew. Now I'm staring at the clouds, expecting to see blue. And I'm sorry that it's shaky when the storm it starts to swell. And I wish I had some truth to tell. And I'm sorry, and I'm crazy, and this hurt, it starts to build. Throwing you out like that goodwill. I woke up on the coast that we once were. Now I'm getting cold and I'm older. I shiver. Burning all my bridges just to see these good times go. And I'm sorry, it's crazy, it doesn't start to tell. And I wish I could go back to that as well. And I'm sorry, sounds shaky when I brought on all this hell. Now I know what is hell. Woke up in the fire that started last night. I can't remember why I started this fight with you. Now I'm burning all my bridges just to see my good times through.
Very nice.
Thanks, Kev. Awesome. I'll play a happy one next time, I swear to God.
What's the name of your next one there, Leo?
If it's all right, I'd like to go third just because the flow of like going acoustic, hip-hop acoustic is a little... I mean, if it's what you say, but if
Steph, you want to go?
Okay. Sure.
Did you have a job interview today or something?
Yeah,
Why? Because I look put together? No, I just actually...
We never see you in a skirt.
That's a lie. I wear
wears
dresses and skirts
Oh, you
a
do?
lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really wear shorts.
Oh, that's Ricky.
That's tantamount to saying to somebody if they're wearing a suit, like, how did court go?
She has this one dress that she wears and she don't wear it.
Well, I almost wore it today, and
Got
I
a
put it
continuance.
on, and I decided, I'm too fucking fat to wear this shit today.
See, that's why I wear dresses and not shorts. 'cause
Well,
I'm
that,
like,
but it was
it's so
a
much
dress, and I
easier.
put it on, and the last time I wore it, I guess I was a little bit different.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
That happens.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. girl.
Every time I wear a dress, same thing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does happen. Yeah.
That's why I always
Whatever.
I always buy pants a few sizes
happens.
larger so I can
Yeah.
See
feel
what
good about
happens?
myself.
He gets to wear tight-fitting clothes and still look okay.
Yeah. See what happens
I
when
got
like, you
those
try
legs,
to be
though,
nice.
you know?
You're like,
Yeah.
oh, you dressed up.
Then you got the guy
like-
who works out. It's fine.
Oh,
you look
God.
great.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't give him a small T-shirt.
I asked for a different size. He goes, no, just wear this one. I was like, all right.
You like that, on you? You're welcome, boo.
We ordered you a spandex one special.
Good
All right,
start.
I'm gonna
All right, yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Another great intro.
yeah.
Fantastic. This one's called Spinning Fables.
Oh, do I get to sing?
You always do.
What's different tonight?
That's right.
Same as every night.
Really?
I'm frozen.
How many times do I have to say you were always my biggest mistake?
Stevie
And
Wonder.
you know it's true, 'cause you laugh at that. And maybe our humor is where it is. And you told me that you walked away, 'cause there's nothing no more you can say. It won't faze me, it won't haze me. Baby, you're just lost. I see you walking from the table. I don't know where to look. I see you talking, spinning fables. Baby, you got me shook. I see you walking from the table. I don't know where to look. I see you talking, spinning fables. Baby, you got me shook. Seems so innocent, yet so insecure. You were always the one I adored, till you came up and you let me go. Baby, now I will let you know. Yeah, you took me by surprise, but it was hidden in my eyes. I was so relieved that you let me go. Baby, now I know. I see you walking from the table. I don't know where to look. I see you talking, spinning fables. Baby, you got me shook. I see you walking from the table. I don't know where to look. I see you talking, spinning fables. Baby, you got me hooked. I was locked in that moment, didn't know where to turn. One single heartbeat was but a yearn to see you there. Not so much fun, history, baby. We got a turn. I gave you a look, you gave me a slide. And one single heartbeat was but alive. You cornered me with that look, and that was really all it took. I see you walking from the table. I don't know where to look. I see you talking, spinning fables. Baby, you got me shook. I see you walking from the table. I don't know where to look. I see you talking, spinning fables. Baby, you got me hooked.
Ah.
Yeah.
That is my my favorite.
Right on.
The ones you
Thanks,
do.
guys. Appreciate
Even
it.
though it was not about what I thought it was, I learned that last Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. It's a good fuck you song.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought it was
good
more of a
fuck
love
you
you
song.
song,
Yeah,
and I was
Oh,
like,
no.
oh, it's not about what I thought it was.
No.
So it took me a little while to get back to liking it again, but
Oh,
I like
no.
it again.
Yeah,
That long.
it's that moment when you walk into a bar and you see like an ex.
All right, this one is called Quantum Game.
That was the original title. I changed it to Bruce Wayne.
Pretty much.
Wait a.
It's 10:05, Steph.
A little signal.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this. Yeah.
That's the new sheriff. I did that to Eddie today. Eddie, every night we're having a conversation. And he started out the conversation. And
I just started. So, what's up, bro? And I asked a question, and I got the fucking thumbs up.
That's your answer, man.
No, but you knew what it meant. So
No, I know that. I know.
Yeah.
All right, so Quantum Game.
It's cool. It's called Bruce Wayne. This is the second song I ever wrote, about 4 or 5 years ago. So it's the subject matter is a little bit cruder, a little bit different, but it's still.
You didn't mean it's not about cum guzzling and.
There's a little more sexual overtones to it, but
Okay,
it's again very very early stuff.
Everybody in.
Ready? Yeah! Big old thumbs up. All right.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir. One thing about Big Future, I hit you, feel no pain. Got me time sickness insane. Make me play the quantum games like hack the grandson's Facebook, make him kill himself, then beat the cops to his spot and rob his Illadelph. I'm behind the display case and they're on the shelf. These haters dirty money going for the clean wealth. I was trolling back for hundreds of years. I was passing out Kleenex on the Trail of Tears. Drove Lee Harvey Oswald's getaway whip. Kicked him out at a corner and sped away like good luck, bitch. All these haters gotta step out of my time zone. Fuck with me, the plug gets pulled on you like Terry Schiavo. Forgetting doper lines than you ever heard of. Call me
Nasty.
Casey Anthony, just got away with murder. My game leave a shit stain inside of your cranium. Ain't going platinum, dude, I'm going double uranium. On the quantum leap, Scott Bakula. Get sucked dry, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Get the time travel license renewed annually like Proposition Joe. Steal from me, I kill the whole family. Punchline artist, Andy Samberg. Head of the table, you eat alone like Steven Glansberg. I quarterback the deals while you ride the bench. I had a mansion in the Mariana Trench. Used to live in a tiny one-bedroom apartment. Bathroom smaller than your glove compartment. Now they know my name across 23 generations. I beat the charges for 24 allegations. I say peace cause this looks like an altercation. My game's a one-night stand, yours is masturbation. I'm so virile I created a nation. In between blowing blunts with this cutie on vacation. All these haters can kiss my big ass. In the future, their great-grandkids will pump my future gas. I'm big like Papa L and Pun. When I cruise, me and the crew hit the trees worse than Ryan Dunn. Drinking whiskey, I was drunk when I came in. I throw the shots back until I'm like Matt Damon. Weigh-ins, bring the major pain. Bring more money, man, cause I'm bulletproof in this game. I do not fucks with no flux capacitor. The time machine goes 160. I'm just laughing at you. Time traveling hip-hop magician. Close the loop up for mixing my truth up with your fiction. I may be fat, but I'll run laps around your game. I'm bigger than you, man. I'm just higher in the food chain. I told your girl that I'm glad she came, and then I'm gone out that window. I'm Batman Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
All right, let's play a little game.
Thank you.
Let's play a game.
With the minorities in the room.
Oh, God. Here we go.
What minorities?
Let's get the judges, the black guy and the Spanish guy.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about Boo. Boo.
Let's
He's a
rate
ghost.
his rap skills.
Oh boy.
There's a file
And you need to be
folder in
honest
front of
now.
Boo's face.
Because you, the minorities, have invented the rap music.
I don't know about all that, but okay.
It's a little reductive, but okay. All right, I'm with you so far.
There we go. Yes.
Boo. You want to go first?
Lay it on me, Boo.
Whoa.
Are we doing it on a scale of like 1 to 10? Is that how we're doing it?
We're being honest,
How are
Boo.
we doing it?
Is it hot or is it not? I don't know. Whatever's in your heart. Whatever's in your heart.
I like the lyrics. I think the flow could be better.
Agreed, 100%. I like the lyrics as well. The delivery. It's not really. When I listen to it, I like it, but the delivery is not reaching. It's not grabbing me. Yeah.
Are we nervous?
Right.
You got to see
Me
it live.
here and now?
Yeah.
No.
Like when I just performed it?
Yeah.
No.
You do.
I've done
Are
it-
you
I've
putting
done
a
it
different
dozens of
style
times.
on it?
Well, like I said, actually, with that one in particular, like that one was, like I said, it was one of the second song I ever wrote about 4 or 5 years ago. So things were very different. I've definitely grown in that time. Like I said, the subject matter is a little bit different. It's a little bit more sexual. You guys were both around. You both heard the first one, though, right?
Yes.
Feel like the same thing applies to both?
Yes, for both. I again, the lyrics were good. I was listening, but just the delivery. Again, it's not really like grabbing me. It's not. I mean, I'm listening because I'm here. But if I wasn't here, I probably wouldn't listen. If I just heard it, you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't stop and say, "Oh, what's that about?"
So you think he can deliver better live?
Boo, you feel the same way?
He does. When you see him
Yes,
live,
I do,
it's
in
different.
fact.
Okay. I appreciate this input. I really do.
Yeah, we're not here to hurt you.
Well,
Yeah,
No.
You're kind of Big Lebowski tonight, man.
But
You're kinda
but
laid
you
back.
also you didn't do the setup that you did the last time you were here. I mean,
What was that?
about where you're coming from and the whole.
That's true too. You guys, I mean, there's a context behind it, but that at the end of the day, you know, like
But
I
that all
could
makes
just
a
come in
difference.
hot without explaining that. I guess you kind of pick it up in the context of it, but it's the time traveling rapper.
Need more cheese.
I was here about here, but either way, like I said, either way, I hear both of you, and I definitely appreciate you guys being honest. I really do.
You were angrier Sunday night. There was like energy in it. I would say you were kind of laid back tonight.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to sing when you're sitting.
I had about twice as
so
much
is
to
Sunday-
drink, and I get angrier when I'm at work, or just coming off a shift.
Yeah. You got to pretend you're at work then, man. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm going to interject and just be like, when you perform in different types of situations, it's totally different. Like even for me,
absolutely.
like music gigs, like if I'm more in a bar situation versus I'm more in like a showcase situation versus I'm sitting at a radio station with bright lights, like I don't know. It's just different.
Oh, you said radio station.
She wasn't talking about here.
Looks like we made it. She said bright lights.
She said bright lights. That's
Incandescent fluorescent lights. If you could have thrown that in the mix, you probably would have caught their
Why
eye.
hasn't this place turned to LED
About to get a
yet,
seizure.
I'm supposed to get into my incandescent fluorescent light.
But can I say something else? Just because
Is it going to last like 3 minutes so I can poop?
No.
Oh,
3 minutes. You're forcing that shit, man.
Go.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
give yourself
quick.
4. You're gonna hurt yourself.
You're gonna blow out your O-ring, drop a lung.
Yeah, you're gonna be like 60 and have no control.
That
Why,
Austin Powers?
He's got poo juice coming from his ass all day. What are you talking
Yeah, right? Yeah, we've already talked about
you
that.
haven't
I'm
been
worried about your anus.
Poo
For
juice?
real.
You haven't seen his thread, all right? So on the thread, there's lots of shit pics. It can come out pretty quick.
All right, go ahead, Boo.
Hard
Let's
stuff.
finish.
All right.
First thing this means health.
Yeah, I need to go
right?
to
That's
bed.
all I'm gonna say.
Go, Peter.
No, you can go. I can listen still. I can listen still.
Go poop, Peter. We got enough people here.
Yeah, we can try and pick it up.
All I wanted to say was just because Eddie and I agree on your music or on your delivery and on your flow, I don't want that to deter you from pursuing what you want to do in your dream, because opinions are like assholes.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like it's like I said, I've if I can be totally frank, like I get, it's really more just the people that I play for, but I get more. I really don't get honest feedback like you guys gave me, which is why I have to ask anybody. And Peter was the one that prompted that, but I agree with that. Opinions are like assholes, but no, in no way does that deter me, and if that just gives me honest notes from two unique perspectives, people that I've never met before. So again, for that, I definitely appreciate you guys, shooting straight with me. Yeah, that's worthwhile for me always. It's very, very good to hear, because sometimes I wonder, because people just kind of give me general backslapping, and I can't really tell if they even listened half the time.
Well,
Mike Mancinelli definitely gives me earnest notes. I've gotten to know him long enough that when he tells me that it sounded good or he thought it sounded good, I believe him. And then when he says, well, you did this one thing, or I thought this thing was different, or this could have been, so that's always appreciated, because especially when like I'm this like unicorn, this white rapper in there, and like just people, it's a weird thing. Like people, it's so unique. Guys as old as Bob or even older love it. I got like 21-year-olds and everything in between. But I don't. I don't really want those people to just constantly praise that. I want a challenge. I want somebody to tell me, something that I can work, something that I can work forward from. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
I think I definitely think it's a plus, the fact that you can actually understand everything. Like everything's clear. Everything's very clear, and that's good. And which is why I'm able to sit down and listen to it and say that I do like the lyrics. again, my only thing was just the delivery because it was almost kind of like the same across the board. Like it never.
So you want a little more emotion in it?
Yeah, just something there to kind of like, I don't know.
That's the difference between sitting in front of an audience and not, man.
For
And
sure.
I think that's it. If you have like 50 people in front of you, 100 people, 200 people in front of you who really dig your stuff and they're listening to it, you put together a different kind of performance, and it's different in this setting.
I think that's true, but that's the difference between an amateur and a professional. Professional, you got to turn it on. You got to play that. You got to play that character. I would say, I said, I think you were a little, Big Lebowski tonight. You were. The flow definitely didn't have the bite that it does.
Usually,
and that's like we said, like
important. What was just said about being able to turn it off and turn it on. When someone asks you to perform, especially in this stage of the game, when someone asks you to perform, you have to turn it on, regardless of whether it's 5 people in the audience or 500 people in the audience.
Well, and that's very true.
I would encourage you to, and this is for all the musicians in the room, I would encourage all of you to go hard every time. And that doesn't mean that you have to be screaming and yelling and aggressive. Just your style of music, whatever your style of music is, go hard every time. And I think that would benefit everyone, even if you're not in the room, but that benefits all musicians. Just turn it up to 10 every single time.
11.
Nobody
Turn
likes
it to 11.
Nobody likes a limp musician.
Right.
That's right.
It's bad time. It's like pushing rope. It just doesn't work.
Well, do you guys see a difference between a musician and an entertainer?
Yes.
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 For sure.
Absolutely.
And I think there's artistry in both of those things. And
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
that I got really lucky to see B.B. King a bunch of times before he died, and like that's like mastery in fucking being a performer. In my opinion, is every word he said had everybody hung on it, and there's different levels of that and different situations, obviously, for it, but.
Well, you definitely got a little, like, it wasn't as, he was still amazing, but it wasn't the same B.B. King as he was getting real older, and it was sort of like,
because he couldn't
you're not,
do the
you're
guitar
not there
work.
anymore, yeah?
He couldn't stand up.
Get a little winded.
And he couldn't play the guitar the way he did when he first started
Except
out.
for Buddy Guy. You see Buddy Guy, he looks like a corpse on stage, and then he comes alive for the solo, and it's like, oh shit, and he still got it. And that's a crazy motherfucker.
Hey, I've seen Buddy Guy live.
Yeah.
It's
So
like,
do you think that's being a good performer or being a good artist?
Does Boo have his cock topics ready yet?
I do.
We're delving into deep artist subjects, trying to segue.
Take a left turn.
Where do you think we are? We're PPRN. Stop talking about this shit. Get to your
Knock it out, guys. This is my
Boo.
first fucking time. I'm
We're going to
sorry.
talk about music on the show
back
at
it
some
up.
point.
Yeah. Apologies.
Have any of you seen the movie It yet?
The new
Not
one.
yet. No spoilers.
I have seen the new one.
No, okay. No spoilers in this story, but apparently there are some people out there that want to fuck Pennywise the Clown.
Of course there are.
Yes,
read this,
the
yes.
clown.
Is that
Have
Rule
you seen the
43?
porno yet?
That is,
It's only 2 minutes.
That's very interesting, not terribly shocking. At the same, you know what I mean? Like it's
Wait, wasn't Pennywise played by a chick this time?
No.
it was played by Skarsgård. I forget the first name.
Bill Skarsgård.
He did a very good job. I can say that. The whole thing, like no spoilers, the whole thing was very well done. People touted it to be like one of the most horrifying things ever. It had scary moments, not necessarily jump scares, but other than that, still at the end of the day, just very, very well made.
Well, there is actually a website, and this is part of my cock topics. You can see it on Facebook. There's an actual website that is dedicated to writing your sexual fantasies about Pennywise the Clown. No, I have not seen it.
It's called fan fiction. Okay,
Just one?
That's
But you know what? It's not even fan fiction. It's I want Pennywise to eat me out with those
with his
chunks.
So it's amateur fan fiction. They're not writers. All right, it's
Ginger
you got to start somewhere.
They don't want him to take the dentures out, huh?
People go to weird places for like it's amazing how like everybody as far as pornography and that sort of thing, people can fill those little cracks. Like I recently heard about I heard about some of like Slender Man. You guys know Slender Man?
Yeah.
There is erotic fiction about Slender Man that's been around. Like it's anything that the mind can conjure.
Rule 43, man.
Oh,
what
those
was it?
long
Rule 43.
Rule 43.
Yeah.
Long arms.
Long arms and
what is
long
that?
legs.
If it exists,
anything that can't exist will.
Well, no, that's something that's more Murphy's Law. But no, Rule 43 of the internet. Rule 43 is the internet. Is anything that you think of that might be a fetish, it exists on the internet.
Yes.
Yeah.
So and sort of the second you think about it, it happens to exist.
And I pride myself on being very, very sex positive. That's why I can talk about cum cubes and stuff like that.
I don't think you have to be sex positive to talk about cum cubes. You could be a prude and still talk about,
I do appreciate a good cum cube conversation.
I guess my thing is, and I'm not even scared of clowns. I've never been afraid of clowns, but damn it, man. Pennywise, you want to actually have sex with Pennywise? I mean, I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen clips wherein he opens his mouth to eat kids, and it's like he has rows and rows and rows of teeth, man.
Yeah,
and
it's not sexy.
I wouldn't want a blowjob, but you know,
there's no sexy moments in that movie.
Exactly. It struck me as funny, and you know, if
hysterical.
you're listening out there and you have a thing for Pennywise, you know,
what's
Hit us up. Let us know what that's about.
We're friends here.
Call
Talk to us about
in.
it. Please explain.
Ricky, what's the number?
I'm intrigued.
203-992-7776.
Call us.
But only if you have a fantasy about Pennywise.
Is Todd gonna call in?
Topic,
By the way, there's nothing worse than a lactose fucking induced poop.
Well, I can imagine some things that are worse. You know?
You ate that whole block of cheese, man.
It depends on how much hot
Don't
sauce
send
you
us
eat.
a picture. And then I was like, if I
There's a
do
lot of
that,
there's a lot of
he
ins
will.
and outs.
I was going to.
There's some high algebra involved.
There's
with,
a lot of
with
ins and
cheese
outs,
shits. Yeah, a lot of what have yous.
Density.
There is. There's a lot of ins of cheese and outs of poop. And,
Oh, no,
you know,
that sounds like a Coen Brothers line. There's a lot of ins and outs.
there's a lot of what have yous.
All right, but what else?
We're going back to
I
Blabowski.
just have one more.
Well, we brought up Austin Powers before. You know, we get around.
What do you got, Boo?
In Italy, on the west coast of Italy, dildos have been washing up on shore.
I love it.
Like dozens upon dozens of dildos, and I
Look at his
thought this was
face.
fake news.
They're
It's not
called
fake news.
flotation
It's not
devices.
fake
The
news.
dildo ship.
It's not fake news?
Ran aground.
It's not. It's not.
Dildos.
Apparently, the beach that gets all of this stuff is because of the currents. They get a lot of trash on their beach, like dead animals and stuff like that. But this is the first time dildos have washed the shore. And
Do you think there was just a
Dildos.
really bad dildo that was out there that everybody bought at once?
They
It
just
had
threw
like
it
good
into the
reviews
ocean?
online, and then they got it, and they're like, "Fuck, man, this doesn't go
Yeah, that kind
counterclockwise.
of sounds like a ship went
Shipping
down.
container
Yeah.
could have gone
Yeah,
over
I
there. It was like a
guess. I don't
shipping
know.
cart full of dildos, or like maybe some clandestine thing where they're like, this dildo's just not
Talking
selling.
about-
Right? Yeah.
Just where'd you say it was off the coast of
Ricky
Italy?
calls that Groupon.
It was in Italy?
The
Yes,
dump
it was
is
in
Groupon?
Italy,
Just picture
and
two Italian men in a
also-
rowboat with just giant boxes of dildos, like, oh.
This is gonna be so funny.
All right, let him finish.
Giuseppe. I'm sorry.
That's what she said.
Let me find it really quickly. The west coast of Italy. It's 100% real. If you go to the Facebook page, you'll see pictures of
say it
it.
again?
It's on
Facebook.
washed up on the seaside by the Hermitage of Camaldoli near Naples on Italy's west coast.
Oh, my family's from there.
And you can find that on the Facebook.
Maybe they had a
On
hand, maybe
the
they had a hand in
Facebook?
all these dildos.
You know, man. You know, those
I
guys
love
are-
it. I love it. I mean, how often do you get to see dildos wash ashore? I
And
mean,
they won't let the kids on the beach.
And they won't.
They'll start sword fighting with them. They'll start, yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many bad refugee jokes
Use
that
them
are
as
just
pool
like,
noodles.
hitting me in the face right now.
yeah,
that like,
yeah.
Okay.
I see what you did there.
Getting away from that.
That's not. See, this is a happy story. That's
I'm not a happy guy. I'm a miserable prick. All right, you asked the wrong guy
I
to be on
heard
your
the
show.
music,
That's
I
your
know,
problem,
yeah.
not mine.
Is that it,
Here till
Boo?
11.
You're like me,
Yeah,
but
we
on
need to
11.
wrap up,
That's
so-
Yeah.
Is it that time already?
Yes, it is. It's 10:23.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, Jerry's not here tonight. You can't make
Oh,
that
sorry.
voice.
Sorry.
Mhm.
It just felt right.
All right. This
Bye.
is
Feels so good.
I was just going to say that it was racist of you to put a baby monkey on the event page when just Jerry was the
No, that was today's page. That was today's page. That was your future.
No, that was it was a baby. It was a meme about holy water or something about baptism.
Yeah.
The monkey was yesterday.
I can't speak.
The monkey was yesterday. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that wasn't tasteful.
No, it's not. Did you read it?
That's all that happened.
Yeah,
Did you read
the internet. No one reads anything.
Last week it was the Middle Eastern
They
guy
just look
going,
at the
"It's not
pictures."
gay, it's a goat." So I mean, I don't expect highbrow shit from your posting.
I mean, the thing about it is, when I first came on the show, somebody else was doing the events, and they used to put pictures up to challenge me to write a verse about the picture.
That's fun.
Well, Peter stopped doing that on the events, and now he's starting to put pictures back up. So I think I may have to go back to writing a verse about the pictures.
The monkey was funny.
He's just offending everybody.
It's a caption
now.
contest.
Isn't there a song about a racist monkey?
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't a racist monkey.
That's racist.
A rhesus monkey.
Oh, get out of here with
rhesus
some racist monkey. All right, coming up, don't forget Latin show coming. Don't forget, go to travelingtorow.com. Steph, where are you? Anywhere?
Yeah, on Saturday, I'm at the United Methodist Harvest Fall Festival dinner from 6 to 7. Then I'm at the Playwright in Hamden from 8:30 to 11:30.
Oh, the Playwright in Hamden.
The Playwright in
Yes.
Hamden.
The Irish
That's
Ways.
an old place.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been
a great
around a
place.
while. Yeah.
Just come down.
And next week we have Hyphen and Focus.
Yep.
And Mike every day.
Monday.
And then Wednesday we have Crosby.
Crosby, yeah. And that's kind of to me, a kind of special day.
Oh, it's his birthday.
Oh yeah,
The
Bob's birthday bash.
The big 7-0.
Oh shit!
Everybody get their charts out.
We're gonna have to hold him down and shave him.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And then guess what's the week
Dude, that the ground
after?
split's open.
What's the week after?
The debut of Boolicious.
Yes.
Boo! The Boolicious machine is going to be rolling into town.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
The Queen machine will be here.
Come and get your boob job.
Live. First time ever.
Of which, I'll be there from October 11th through the 18th. Saturday, October 14th from 7 to 9 p.m. I will be hosting a psychic and tarot reading event. Basically, it's a psychic party at 518 Brook Street in Bridgeport, Connecticut. It is $25 for a 15-minute reading, and I'll be reading for 2 hours that evening. So come on out and do that. And if you can't make it to that event on that Saturday, I will be taking private one-on-one in-person readings throughout the week. So please check out travelingtorow.com for that, and our Facebook page for the psychic party event.
Now, you're leaving the 18th at night?
I'm leaving the 19th in the morning.
Oh. Because we're going to be alone.
Oh.
What?
Ricky's got an overnighter.
From the 17th to the 18th, I'll be away. As long as I'm still working where I work.
Oh, that's true, too.
Oh, you thinking of changing?
You gotta have confidence. You got this.
Well,
you never
get
know
the
what'll
poop
happen.
lube ready.
Here.
Oh, it's natural. It's
Get that
already
patent
there.
in the mail.
Just buy me a pizza.
Good old poop lube. Should have coined
Buy me a
that
pizza.
term long ago.
Mike, you got any
Keep
shows
that
coming up?
loop floating.
The first. Oh, sorry, that mic. Never mind.
No, do it, man. Do it. I'm newbie. You do it.
I'll be at Togs the 1st and the 5th.
Mike?
And the 8th.
And the yeah, I got something. I'm doing my first Monster of Acoustic Rock this Friday, so I'm super pumped for that. So that's gonna be fun.
That's a
White
fun
Light
show.
Studios.
That's a
With
fun
that
show.
Virginia on the show? With
Yeah,
you?
yeah.
Nice.
So we got her.
She's awesome.
We got Zach Anderson and the Lively, and
Yeah.
so it's gonna be a good time, man. And
I'll be there.
Yeah,
I might possibly
Cool.
be there. So
I'm going to be stuck
I'll
in
maybe.
When is this?
Yep.
Friday.
yeah. Friday night.
Friday
Where?
night.
starting at 8.
Where is it?
Yep,
Yeah.
It's up in Shelton.
White House
Shelton,
Productions.
Okay.
Oh, hopefully I'll be at a Wigo. What are you going to be at, Leo?
Well, I'm at Toe Talk Tavern every Sunday, pretty much, doing I wrap up their artist showcase. And this Friday, I am hosting the 70s showcase at Acoustic. Sitting in with them, we're gonna do some old stuff, new stuff. I might do Rapper's Delight. It's gonna be a good time.
You got to make sure you deliver it right.
Oh, God.
Bob, where are you at?
Okay, so on the
Oh,
first, which is Sunday, I'll be with Mike at Totog Tavern, and then on the 11th of October, which is a Wednesday, I'll be at Cafe 9 with Steph, That Virginia, who's been on the show, and Canyon, who's been on the show just a little over a year ago.
Okay.
And that's going to be a really dynamite show.
Canyon's awesome too. I haven't seen her in a very long time. But
Yeah.
she's great.
Dynamite.
Yeah.
I never got to see her.
Well, then make it on up to
Canyon is
Cafe 9.
I'm on this show.
Dynamite!
I'm making up for you two being, MIA. You know?
Well, no, I'm going to be here. Well, I got to find out when I'm going to Bob be on. wants to
come in here, play his song, and then run.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what Bob's
Because I do the 8 o'clock. The show starts at 8:30. So I figure I can come here, be on for the first half hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour.
You remind me
and-
of Wendy Mae's husband. You know?
Yeah, okay. Hey, I could do everybody.
Eddie, you have any plugs?
I do not. I'm not going to be anywhere. I'm not a musician.
You can catch me at the Edge every Monday.
Catch me at the-
Just where you're going to be on Friday.
does have a girlfriend.
I'll be at the Edge tomorrow morning at about 4 in. I'll be in college at about 9 o'clock. Housatonic.
How long do you work out for?
For about an hour and a half or two.
Jeez.
Yes, but I am working hard on the Latin show. It's going to be called forgot what it was going to be called. The Latin soundtrack. And we're looking to start hopefully mid-October to late October.
Ooh, we might have some guests for you.
So yes, let's talk, and it's gonna be great. And again, next Tuesday, Hyphen and Focus will be here.
Yep,
that's gonna be great. And
Looking forward to that.
Yes.
Oh, those are your people.
Yes,
Yeah.
those are my people. Yes.
You booked them, man. Stop. Get off your knee.
That means you have to show up on time.
Jesus, this ain't the NFL. Mike, what'd you learn? Baby, you had any plugs?
Yeah, Saturday I'll be home.
Oh, yeah, Pinopalooza.
Yeah. We'll see if anybody shows up.
Oh, I'll be there.
Well, Steph won't. She hates us, but
Yeah.
hate you guys.
Did you ever notice we're having a party? Oh, I'll be there. Oh, I'm guessing Fable.
Do you see what's happening over here? Do you see this, Boo?
Yeah.
She's always got something to do when it comes to our house.
She's always working.
She's spinning fables, man. Yeah, that song is about herself.
She's got that Eddie syndrome. Oh, I didn't have a present, so I don't want to go.
Oh, God.
Fuck that. I'll show up at your house uninvited without a fucking present.
There you go.
And I'll eat all your goddamn bread also.
You're a badass, Steph.
I just don't give no fucks.
Good bitch.
Good.
Like honey badger.
You want the French bread, or do you want the
If you got Italian, but if not, I'll go for the French. That's fine.
Ricky's white, so she buys hamburger rolls.
No, I
and calls it cuisine.
What do you mean? I bought multigrain bread. I'll have you know.
Ricky,
multigrain hamburger roll.
Yeah, she did buy multigrain.
No, just bread. I like.
Well, Ricky will buy a loaf of bread and think it's okay 3 days later.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
If it's still
we had this conversation. As long as it's not green, we're good to go.
Yeah.
And but if it is green, we'll take that part out and we'll eat the rest of the bread.
Exactly.
A loaf of bread from Fryhoppers in the
free
bag
antibiotics,
slice
dude.
is
Holy
okay.
shit.
No.
But a fresh loaf of bread from the bakery 3 days later is not okay.
It's totally okay.
No, it's not.
Totally okay.
There's a lot of ins and outs to that.
That's how you
Are
make it.
wrapping
Yeah,
up?
exactly.
That's
You
like
know.
you might not as well as eat eggs. You've
No,
had
no,
fresh
no, no.
eggs.
Strikes
It's
and
not the
gutters
same
with that.
issue.
But it's
The oxygen hits the bread, bro.
You put it inside a bag. You tie the bag up.
Oxygen
nice
all
and
over
tight.
that bread.
Try a Portuguese roll 3 days after you buy it. Tell
If
me how it
it's
tastes.
still
You know,
soft,
but
it's
that's
okay.
a Portuguese roll, though. It's kind
And
of like
if it's
a,
not
you know,
soft,
You throw it.
that's a delicate dance.
You
a
throw it
Portuguese
in the
roll.
microwave for 30 seconds.
Fuck out of here, Mike.
And it's fine.
You gotta get that bread.
Turning your
with
mic
you gotta get that
off.
bread with the yoga mat. in it,
Microwave.
You know.
Don't you dare microwave a Portuguese roll.
It's all about the storage.
What'd you learn, Mike?
Huh?
What'd you learn?
Learned
I
I
got another poop coming.
I like you guys. I learned I like you guys, and you poop a lot. And you shouldn't eat dairy,
You have
man.
no
You should
idea.
talk to a doctor. There's something going on inside of you. So it's all right.
Yeah, poop juice.
Lactose.
I know way more about your rectum than I want to. I learned that tonight. I know about a lot of personal habits you have.
I just say to other people here.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Focus your attention.
Shit else. Like, this is
Focus your attention.
dissociated from everything else. It's just the traumatizing.
I stood out, is what you're saying.
Work on right now. I got a lot of stuff for me and my therapist to work on next week.
Now you do. Eddie, what'd you learn?
I learned that I don't want to sit here anymore because Bob almost died like twice, and I don't want to be this close because I don't want to have to.
It's liability.
Mouth to mouth.
Yeah, and I want to win.
We gotta leave, and we gotta leave Sarah.
He might
we gotta
take you
leave
with
Steph
him.
close to
No,
Bob.
I want
That's in
to.
the
I want to
contract.
win, so I want to be further away, so I can hopefully win.
Well, this chair was empty the whole night.
Yeah, I know, but it's I don't know what's going on over there.
It's the chair.
Yeah, it's the chair.
That chair makes people leave. Okay?
Yeah, I don't want no problem. And I learned that sounds great. You sound great.
Ah,
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Relax.
I'm not saying nothing.
All right.
I rubbed my nipple.
Saying nothing.
Me too.
But did you flash us again, Boo?
Boo.
Moobalicious. What did you learn, Uncle Bob?
I learned that I can't take that much time off because I missed the laughing. Yeah, I do.
No, Bob.
The cooking one.
Bob.
The cooking one.
Bob, it's a thumbs up.
Okay.
That's the fret hand. That's the fret hand, right, Bob?
Hey, guys, I got great news this morning.
Oh! Aside from that, I got CRS. I can't remember anything else.
Steph?
Okay. I guess I learned that I need to coin the phrase poop lube because
I like that.
it's a good one.
Yeah.
It was spontaneous. It was nice.
Yeah, no, I'm good with that stuff.
You're good with it, or you're done with it?
Are you good with the lube, the poop lube?
Yeah,
or
which
No,
one?
I'm good.
Is
I'm
that
good.
a brand name?
It is TM, trademarked. I learned that Ricky and Boo know how to shut a caller down when they're done with it. They've had enough. Who the fuck are you? You won't tell us goodbye. See you later.
Why do you call?
Why are you speaking?
It was good.
Why were you
like
born?
I don't know. We did have interesting callers, so that there's that.
Your mother should have swallowed you.
I don't know. I learned a lot about like cum and pornos
Wow.
in America and all that weird stuff. It's been a weird night.
Stepdad.
Yeah.
Stepdad's cum and porno does not go together.
Weird is definitely one word
Apparently
for
they
it.
do, though.
Like we said, Woody Allen. Sorry.
Yeah.
He was scouting. He was just scouting. That's all that was.
No.
Are you done, Steph?
No.
I'm just going to have to drink a lot to go to bed tonight.
Just make sure you put salt on your face before the
Fail. Wah, wah, wah.
You know what I meant, though, so it wasn't a fail.
Yeah.
Mike, what are you shushing it for?
He keeps laughing at you. It's not funny. Be quiet, Bob.
Stop feeding the animals. Mike?
I learned that apparently singer-songwriters are just the worst fucking people.
They really are. Yeah, we really
the worst
are.
fucking people.
Yeah.
White rappers too.
I also learned that if somebody asks a dumb question of you on the air, it's probably for the audience.
I hope you got a dig coming back at him next.
No, because it was something I
Right?
realized that happens. It's something I'm starting to realize. If somebody asks something that seems like a dumb question, it's usually because the audience can't see us, or it's for them, or something like that. You know, so it's growing. I learned we need to get Johnny Egan on this show.
Yeah. Yes.
I like to believe the audience has a very high IQ base.
Yeah, well, you just assume. You take a lot of shit for granted. I realize that, you got to give the audience exposition sometimes.
What's the matter, Peter?
I don't know if I should go or wait.
No. You need to
I'll be
wait.
quick.
You're sweating,
I
man.
got to stop cutting Ricky off. That's
I
the other
learned
thing
to never ever again tell Johnny Egan that I'm going to be on this podcast.
He was good. Just keep Todd off.
Well, Todd, yeah, okay. I'll yeah. That's okay. That's the takeaway.
That's the takeaway,
Keep Todd away.
Boo, what'd you learn?
That Ricky isn't into poop juice.
You married the wrong man.
I know.
Do you have brown sheets?
She buys brown sheets so it doesn't get dirty.
Cover up.
Yeah.
And see my underwear.
Camouflage.
And let's not
Why?
forget that
That's a question that I've always had. Why don't they make brown underwear?
They do.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Bob only wears tidy whities.
Boo, I think Bob only talks when you
had
talk.
your turn. Like, simmer down. What's going on here?
I think Bob only talks when Boo talks.
You got to get that thing that you turn
I
for the
agree.
meat.
Go ahead, Boo.
Oh, I just want to leave you guys with an image. Just don't forget that Ricky is the big spoon and Peter is a little spoon, and so that means that all of his poop juice goes into
It's a wonder she doesn't have more yeast infection.
God damn.
Ricky.
I gotta take my glasses off.
Damn it, Boo.
I'm gross.
Thanks, Boo.
Have you seen you guys?
You're too sexy for your shirt, but keep your pants on.
Thanks, Boo.
Gotta duct tape
She'll be
those
gone on the
pants on.
17th, 18th, so guess where that poo juice going.
I think he's okay with cuddling with you, though. All right, yeah.
You'll be big spoon that night. I can't sleep without cuddling.
Oh.
That's it.
Hey, what'd you learn?
I learned Boo's going to cancel his trip very soon.
He likes poo juice.
No, he made that very clear several times. He likes a clean asshole.
Thank you, Michael, for remembering it.
I also learned that
Well
Boo
maintained.
likes straight porn.
That was
That was
a
a
thing.
little surprising. It wasn't expecting
I think
that.
he has a problem.
And I learned that Steph gets very
Aggravated?
feisty when
Bob
she wants
talks?
people to shut up.
Yeah. You try sitting next to this guy over here.
Telling you.
Damn it.
That's it.
That's it.
All right.
I learned yes and good night.
Breathe. Breathe, Peter, breathe.
You know, you got Lamaze training, right? Yeah.
I learned Mike needs therapy after this show.
I'm in therapy, but it's not working.
That's worse now.
Hey, there's a therapist in
paying
this
for
parking
nothing,
lot.
man. It's bullshit. Yeah?
Yeah, there's a
Sure,
therapist
it's
over
top
there.
quality, man. Best.
I learned my self-esteem went really low finding out what time Eddie goes to the gym. I'm usually sleeping and grabbing the next slice of pizza at 4, and he's leaving to go to the gym.
Carbo loading.
I also see that therapy didn't stop Bob from over-talking Boo.
True.
Sorry. I see Steph is... I don't know if she's either sexually frustrated with Uncle Bob or...
Wait a second now. Hey, that'd be almost incest.
well, ew.
It's
Light
all right.
incest.
Then that makes you really creepy with your general
So are
comments.
they making the ill face because it's ill or because
Do
of
you
the
just-
age
do you
or because
see-
of...
Do you just see where the conversation's going? That's
Yeah,
why we
sure.
don't. We don't.
Okay,
we
okay.
don't-
It was a hard
Sorry,
year.
we don't do
They're not
it's
Game
weird.
of Thrones
It's
fans.
fucking
you know.
weird.
I learned that
Season
Steph gets
6,
really
not
mad
season 1.
when she starts to get comfortable with people, but still can't fill out a calendar.
She got October or September.
She did.
Yeah.
She got one more day.
Becky guys, I'm going home.
You know what? We wanted to get you back for that stupid basketball game that you stuck in our head for 4 days.
How
Fuck
great
you.
is it? It's so awesome.
We were
All
eating
right.
pizza, and Ricky's like, "Great."
Yeah, I think I'm the most addicted out of
Yeah, because
everybody
you're the
on
one
the
that's
thread.
winning. That's how you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So now I get to keep trying to beat myself.
I'm gonna
That's
beat
no
you,
fun.
bitch, this week. It's going down.
Men are much better
Yeah.
at beating themselves
Yeah,
than women.
definitely be myself.
Shit, I think that's the dirtiest he's ever gotten on this show.
Right? Because he wasn't able to talk all night.
Look, pictures or it didn't happen. That's
More like videos, Boo.
Look, video is better. You're absolutely right.
I learned the most important lesson tonight that Mike can be wrong when he talks. Yes.
It happened.
It happened, and I got it on podcast.
My word was wrong, but my context was correct.
It was still wrong. It was still wrong. And he's mad about it. He's mad about it. I learned that there'll be no movie for Big Leo like with Big Papa and Tupac, according to Eddie and Boo's.
Shit. Oh, fuck. You got to bring the fire next time, man.
I do.
According to Eddie and Boo's,
Remarks.
Yeah, remarks. But it's okay. You can be Biggie's neighbor.
I could,
No.
I could mow like Lil
Big
Uzi Vert's
diaper.
lawn or
Yeah.
something in like 20 years.
6 feet under.
If you can't take constructive criticism, then you shouldn't be in the business.
Well, he said thank you.
No, I know. I heard it.
Yeah,
I heard it. I
yeah.
heard it.
You were pooping.
I heard it. I listened.
You're on your phone. You're just
I
like
heard
on the
it.
app.
Yeah, I heard it. I can backdoor into my computer. I heard it. No, that's great though. You can listen to that and not beat the shit out of people.
No.
Not that you could.
Well, booze,
beat up Boo. 'cause
That's
he's always
impossible.
14
I'm good. I'm good. The door's right here. I'm right at the door.
I appreciate it.
It opens in, man. That's an extra 3 seconds.
Like Leo
Not
just pushes
factoring
the
in this
table,
shit.
pushes it against the door.
I love that the guy
I'm going
that
out the
goes
window.
to the gym at 4 a.m. is talking about fleas.
running.
These colors don't run.
Apparently, Brown does.
I'm not a fighter. I'm a
Why do you
lover.
want to fuck up my face?
I'm a lover.
I'm at the gym at 4 in the morning. This ain't fighting face. The fuck out of here.
It's just for the looks.
Yeah, he moisturizes. Why is he gonna fight?
Why do you look at with some cauliflower?
He slips away.
And I learned Ricky gets really excited at Cole.
Yeah.
And no one even
Giggity.
responded to her. Poor
Giggity
thing.
goo.
Nobody cared about my fines.
She found jarts.
I thought you were at like a yard
Yeah.
sale. Like when you said like 10 pieces of clothing and a board game for $92, I was like, maybe she spent too much at a yard sale.
No, I was at Kohl's.
I thought you were at Entenmann's. I didn't understand. The whole conversation, I was lost. I was dumbfounded.
She bought jarts.
Jarts.
What are jarts?
They're
I
big
still don't understand.
arrows.
People
Lawn-
told me, but I
lawn
still don't
darts.
fucking understand it.
Lawn
It's a-
darts.
it's
Those
lawn
are
darts.
without the
I thought
point.
those were illegal.
They keep bringing
No,
Without
she's
the point,
without the
they're
point.
like
So
Those
like,
are cool.
they're weighted at the.
it's
What
like
are
a
they, like,
step
little
up from
Nerf
hippie
footballs
horseshoes.
with
Or,
the
So it's
stick on
honky.
'em?
It's honky cornhole.
Honky cornhole.
Yeah.
I thought
Yeah,
cornhole
right.
was honky
cornhole.
cornhole.
Cornhole is in fact honky
They
cornhole.
glow in the dark.
Do they?
They have LED.
I
now.
got parts of glow.
They have LEDs.
Yeah.
if they glow, yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
You
That
can see what
means
me
we
and
can
Ricky are
play
going
it
to be
when I
fighting
get there.
with one night.
I was gonna say, that's what
Bitch, I see you.
Listen, they were
start.
like $6 or something.
Hey, that's not bad.
She's so
Hey, Boo, you ever
frugal.
see that video with the two glow-in-the-dark condoms and they're like fighting each other?
Yes.
And I
Star
also,
Wars 3.
I also learned a big lesson that when Eddie walks in a room, Boo looks like he's pregnant. Because he glows and he glows and he glows
And he blushes.
and he blushes like he's doing right now. How are you going to sit in the same room, bro?
I'll be focused in on Stephanie.
Oh, this is coming up October 10th and 11th. Eddie is off.
Hey.
He just sent me the paperwork to HR.
I'm glad I can help
That
out.
booze boner killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, just say Eddie's not coming. He's all mad.
He doesn't care if Eddie comes.
That's right. He wants that.
I'm coming, but I'm not coming.
He's bringing the ice cube.
Oh, you're coming.
Boo walks in with the ice cube tray. Hey, Eddie.
Let's do proper etiquette here. When guys say something to another guy, don't spell coming. CUMMIN, please. It's creepy.
Well, now I know what I'm doing to you.
When are you writing that to other guys?
Now, I'm not writing it. It's getting written to other guys. I see it. Like I'm coming or something, whatever.
What?
Because you're lazy? Yeah.
Because they don't know how to spell.
Because they don't know
Are
how
you
to
getting,
spell.
are you getting emails with that?
Did I say me? I said
I don't know,
I'm
I'm just
reading
asking.
it.
I'm trying to get context. I don't know.
And for the record, Jerry texted in. She said the monkey was racist.
She did.
From downtown. Swish.
It's only because Boo pointed it out.
Racist.
I think she was being polite, but when it came up, she
If the
brought it
monkey
up.
was on its knee, then it would be racist.
Now that just sounds more racist. It almost sounds like you're
Oh my
implying.
God, no, stop.
All right, everybody. You guys have a great week. We'll see you. Don't forget Saturday's mixtape Saturday, and tomorrow and Thursday, or tomorrow and Friday. I am launching Flavor Friday next week.
Next week or this
Next
Friday?
Next Friday.
A week from
So he
Friday.
says.
Yes, I will. I am. I
I
got
thought you were
all the
going to be
music
working
ready.
on Friday.
Just like how I'm filling out the calendar. We got it.
Bitch. It is being launched next Friday though, because I was going to do it this week because I just finished it, but I don't want to just launch it and not promote it. So
Crowd
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So Flavor Fridays until Latin comes, and then it'll be Latin and Flavor Fridays. So Fridays
Yes.
are changing.
Is
So.
it
Yes.
Latin flavor anyways? I mean,
Wait till you hear the music.
That was a delay.
Boo, wait till you hear the music on Fridays. You're going to love it.
I can't wait.
And it also has a couple mixes in there,
Well,
too.
he'll be here when it starts, right?
No, next week.
No.
Oh, no. Okay.
But I built the format, and I also put like a couple hour-long mixes in there, too. So it's going to be both. All right, everybody, have a great week. And as we say in every show, everybody, stay black, y'all. Good night.
Yeah,
Thanks,
save the
guys.
clock tower.
Bye, Boo.
The monkey was racist.
Oh my god.
Jory.
Is that unconnected? No, it's in my.
Oh,
Not even lock it.
What? There's a blue bucket.
Oh, nice. That's the.
I really thought you were like
Is she
asking
still
about
getting
like
fucked
something
in
that
there?
was abbreviated MT.
Huh?
No.
Peter.
Mountain time?
Just so you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you do with your mountain time?
Yep. I know what I had to do with
Volunteered
my
to be
mountain
an
time.
emergency fill-in.
Set it back an hour.
Big future.
Yes.